Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Wednesday. Glad you're with us tonight. Very special show in store. Happy holidays, one and all. We're getting close, and we've got a very special show. If you're in the mood for some great jewelry, some big values, some sale event pricing as well, that is all to come. And we got a lot of brand new, actually, on this What's New Wednesday. How about this? We got the pendant that I've had the ring, I've had the fabulous bracelet, and we've also had the earrings, but we have not had this multicolored sapphire rainbow design with all the pave. It is it's a big style. We've got that for you. If you love that ombre effect of all the different sapphires all together, we've got that for you, brand new tonight, and a very, I will say, a statement piece, no doubt. We also have some yellow diamond drop earrings. We've got some really special, I've got the best band I think you can get, which is going to be our easy to wear seamless setting style in our princess cut diamonds that are invisibly set. Now, I know we started with a 4-row. It was mighty fine and it was really large. We have a little bit smaller design for you that's going to be, I think, wearable one and all. We actually have, I think it's actually a unisex style too, which is kind of cool in that it's a double row in diamonds. So that's also here, and very affordable, I might add. And then we also have the matching bracelet. So if there was a time to get the whole set, it would be tonight when we've got fabulous sale event prices. It's our holiday treat to you. From TVON to you individually is the best values you've ever seen. And that includes some of our most important, like if you're looking for pink diamonds still, if you're looking for Alexandrites, we actually got an Alexandrite to start with, or big spinels, or big mandarins, or big paraibas, or anything at all. They're all here for you. And you can always make requests and let us know what you'd like to see throughout the show. Speaking of holidays, I want to thank Judith, who sent this card. I haven't opened anything yet. It was a little crazy before the show, but Judith, thank you so much. She sent a card, and also a big shout out and thank you to Andrea in Colorado, who sent a little something in here. So, and again, I've still got a gift from Ruth over there. I'm waiting until the actual day to open any gifts. So, you know, that'd be kind of the nice, I guess when I return, I'll get all the thank yous in. But thank you in advance to Judith and to Andrea as well for the goodies. That's so nice to be thought of. And we're going to kick it off with a really, really special ring. So let's get started with something amazing. This is it. It's a really special Alexandrite. We've never had anything quite like this, actually. And it gives me a little vintage flair, perhaps. It's not. We don't have estate jewelry or used jewelry or anything like that, but it does have that styling to it, doesn't it? And this is where 5111 is going to be a one only. And now I want you to just remember, since it is now the 15th, right? It is the 15th. We are 10 days away. So if there is something you're looking for and you would like to guarantee it in time, there are options and possibilities where we can do that. So just want to, you know, shout that out right now. Basically, if you do need something, check with your operator, because if it is a one of a kind and if you don't need it sized too dramatically and you want the gold color it's in, which sounds like a lot, but it's doable. So just say the word. If you need it guaranteed in time, just check with your operator, and depending on the item, we may be able to do that. So we should be able to do it. So just alert them to the fact that, hey, what's up? I need it by the 24th, so that we know, so that we can make sure we let you know if that's possible to do, depending on what all you need, customized wise. So here's 511. It's actually our yellow gold only. This is going to be that big, almost like a cameo kind of feel there, but instead of carved shell or carved coral, we've got Alexandrites in the round. 68 points total there among the 7 stones. Your lucky 7 are in there. Then there are diamond leaves or florals around it. And then this amazing, it looks like diamonds, doesn't it? Which would add to the diamond weight if it was, but it's really hard to tell. It's carving that makes it look like there are diamonds set within that frame, but there are no diamonds. That's all a two-tone workmanship that's there. It's a little bit of white rhodium within that outer if you will, that border, and that's what gives you the look of diamonds. And then you have that great carving and detail on the sides, which is also done with mill grain, so it gives it a little extra texture. And you've also got that great workmanship all the way around the leaves. So it's a special design. It's as it is. So again, if sizing isn't, 8 points in diamonds, by the way, and that'll be in the leaves there in the middle of the oval. And then, like I said, if you, this is only in yellow gold, so if sizing isn't something you need too dramatically one way or the other, we can do that for you and still get it there in time. So how about that? You can be wearing it yourself or have it to gift under the tree or whatever the case may be. But is anyone like wrapped up and done with shopping? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I mean, I was a busy Mrs. Claus over the last couple of days, but I'm getting there. I'm doing a little something different this year. I'm doing like more experiences, you know. I can't say too much and give stuff away, but more like, you know, experiences and together time and that kind of thing as opposed to actual material things, which, you know, so, you know, just something different. So, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's been more challenging, but a lot of fun. You know, with all the everything going on. So here's what we're going to do. 8 points in diamonds. Let's do this, guys. One only. You got to see this on. Really important to see it on and seeing all that beautiful detail and that amazing way that this is done with the cutouts and the size that it gives you. Now, for some reason, it looked like leaves and florals up close, and now it looks more to me like almost like a sunburst. It's a beautiful style. It looks like a piece from yesteryear, doesn't it? But it is new and awesome, and it's going to be affordable and not even $9.99 affordable. Wait, what? For Alexandrites? Come on. Alexandrites in rounds that are going to change color from that blue-green to red. And you've got diamonds with it and all of that carved gold and the etching work and the beauty there. And yet, it's not even $9.90. Let's start the show. Shall we start the Wednesday off really right? Like really? It is Wednesday. This is the time of year when it's like all the stuff, like everything's getting jumbled. Who knows what day it is? You know? I mean, right? Who knows what time of day it is, what day it is, you know, that kind of thing, right? But it is Wednesday. It is, got that right. Had to think about it for a second, but got that. Let's do this. Not even $8.99. Not even $7.99. How about this? $777. I'm inspired by the fact there are 7 lucky stones in the middle. So I think 777 sounds more like it. To get that one at home with all that gold, I mean, it's a more substantial ring indeed. We actually, if you like rings that have a really cool one-of-a-kind flair to them, we have a fire opal you got to see. And actually, Tony, I've joked about this for years. You probably are the only one that maybe is aware of this. But sometimes when I'm talking about classic rings, I'll talk about like elaborate rings and I'll say, you know, not every ring has to have like dolphins flying around the side, right? I've said that before many times. And yet I have a ring with a dolphin flying over the stone today. No kidding, I really do. So if you're a dolphin, I have no problem with dolphins. I'm just saying, like, you know, I saw this one ring many years ago and it had literally dolphins leaping over the stone and I thought it was really cool, but it was pretty elaborate, right? And so I actually have a dolphin piece that is jumping over a freeform fire opal. It's the coolest thing ever. So I actually, yeah, I never thought I would actually have a dolphin piece. I do today. So dolphin lovers, we got something for you. Stay tuned. And let's get to, I've got some fabulous coral. This one's here if you want it, $777. What a great value that is. And then we have, okay, so along those lines here, we've got this really fancy, beautiful coral, but I've got coral beads here. When I say beads, they're more than that. I want to make sure you're clear. This goes all the way around. So it's a round, but it's not a cabochon that has one flat side. It's actually got this spherical style to it, which is item number 2196. And it's, yep, another one only this time of year. That's what we're going to mainly see here. But this really beautiful way, you've got that diamond cut bulb, if you will, above it. That's gold. And then you've got this beautiful design of the pave that's in the front of your lever back. It's just one pair. They're just yellow gold. They're ready to go, and they're ready to give you that color that I love as a mix and match with all the other colors that you might wear. There's 9 millimeters of coral each, so you've got that diameter. So we would judge this like we would judge the size of a pearl. We don't necessarily do carat weights. Sometimes we do with opaque stones, but sometimes it's more about a dimension. In this case, it's about a diameter. So you've got diamonds as well. That'll be, oh, look, they're not listed, and they're there. So, okay, free diamonds, which means if they're not listed on the bag, that means they're not calculated the cost, which means there's going to be an extra special price coming your way. That means free diamonds, literally free diamonds. So that's pretty cool. And because we did that circular style, no matter how somebody sees them from whatever angle it may be, you've got that beautiful look that's going to be side, front, back, the whole thing. And this is a little bit more of a shepherd's hook design. I don't know if I said lever back earlier, but it's a shepherd's hook design that's got that more, again, pronounced, beautiful French wire. Sometimes it's called, but this is really, again, more substantial. And then the key is you either have those little stoppers you can add to it if you find that they work their way out of your ears eventually. They usually don't, but pinch it in is really the best way. You're not going to hurt the gold. It's malleable. So just that's what I always do is give it a little pinch once it's in. Just pinch it in and then it won't find its way out of your piercing. They're 1 inch in length. I'll try one on for you. Just yellow gold. Well, how about this for a superstar value? Well, it has a lot to do with the fact there's no diamonds actually factored in. And there are definitely diamonds there. So that is very exciting. And yet, we're not going to do even $9.99 or even half of that. at what, $4.99 would be pretty explosive, but we're going to do better than that for you. So there they are from a distance, just so you can see that way the diamonds begin there, and then you've got that beautiful drop. But again, from all the angles, you're going to see that amazing, amazing bead, if you will, of coral. So it's a 9mm bead. Really stunning example there. Let's go back to our wheel and not even make it $4.99. How about this? $399 for the pair. There's one pair and one pair alone. So if you would like to have those, it's that color that is just versatile more than anything else. I think coral and turquoise are the two that have so much versatility that it's really a great earring for, you know, somebody who wants to invest into something you know you're going to get a lot of wear out of and may not even realize it at the time of purchase how much wear you can get out of something like this with that stark, beautiful color. Okay, you guys want to check out dolphins? Well, a dolphin. There's one dolphin. I don't want to get your hopes up. There aren't like 3 or 4. It's not a whole tribe or whatever you call the dolphins. Somebody's Googling it right now. But this is, and I should know that because I spent a lot of time on boats when I was younger and seeing a lot of the dolphins, you know, playing in the boat wake and all that and doing that whole thing. But this is really an extraordinary example of stones and design, and you can see what it looks like from a distance. It's a very impressive wow factor of a ring, but this also is going to have a very, I won't name names, but there are a lot of designers who do a lot of these styles where there's a lot of nature inspiration to the way the gold is textured, to the design itself. And this is that style where it really gives you this beautiful effect, like tree bark on the band. So instead of just having a plain old basic band, it's got this effect that's really, really well done. And I think somebody's going to just adore this. If you're really into having jewelry that nobody else has out there, this is for you. So I'm going to grab those corals, which actually would look fabulous with this next piece. And here we will slide this out and enter. Here it is. The coolest. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this ring. Sign me up. I just love it. That opal, my goodness, where do I start? My brain is like, wants to go in a million directions. Should we talk about the band? Should we talk about the ruby? Should we talk about the dolphin? Should we talk about the diamonds? How about that free-form lava-esque fire opal that you have that is so well done? 5140, yes. Wait a minute, Virginia's on the phone with Virginia tonight. I like that. Must mean it is a good day already. I like that. So thank you, Virginia. And the coral earrings are spoken for. Just make sure yellow gold's okay, Virginia, with Virginia there. Yellow gold only on this. Okay, thank you so much. How about that? That sounds good. So this is freeform fire opal. I mean, 18 karat gold, no less. Hello, 18 karat gold. And you got to call me if you love it. There's one in the world. No one's ever going to bring anything like this. I mean, let me just take you on a tour here. This is my favorite aspect. We talk about freeform. This is freeform not just in its overall shape, but also in the depth of it. Look at this. I mean, it is the coolest thing. It's like a almost rough cut, but it's all smooth. It's got the tree bark finish all the way around, which really is emulating that look of nature, and then that scroll of rubies. This is a 18 karat gold band, which you can well see on the inside there. It also has a 665 freeform fire opal, 7 points of the round rubies, which you see in the black rhodium right up top, as the prongs on one side. And then look at this, the dolphin. Let me flip it around so you can see that dolphin even better. 12 points in white diamonds. I mean, check this out. That is the coolest thing. It is a prong, but that is the most fanciful, whimsical, beautiful designer prong I've ever seen. So that is going to be our fabulous freeform fire opal. Rubies, diamonds, dolphins, everything. Tree bark. You got it all going on. So it really does have all the monikers of a very special high-end superstar designer piece, but it's for one caller only. So who's that lucky caller going to be that loves this design and loves something with a tad of whimsy to it? I loved that you saw it from a distance before I even showed it to you up close to see what kind of styling. I mean, it is a major, major piece. And then my favorite thing about this opal, it looks literally like it's encapsulated fire. I mean, it really does, right? Because you see, it's not just this flat tone. It's giving you these reds and pinks and oranges and beautiful, almost purple blues that are coming through. I mean, it looks like you've encapsulated fire within this stone, within this shield of amazing design detail. And that's what makes this so cool. We know we see a lot of great fire opals here that have that beautiful color and the reds and the oranges, but this is a different level. And again, that dolphin, from every single angle, there's going to be details that you'll love. And we only have one, and it's all that 18 karat gold. And you see how it lights up? Like front to top, like to bottom, to side, everything. It just lights up with amazing colors. So I just need one collar. I know we're going to make this a really, really, I mean, you know, 60, 70, $50,000 kind of pieces like this. If you see designer details like that in fine jewelry with natural stones, I mean, if you've been hanging out in that designer world, you know how those pieces are the types that are inlaid in, you know, the magazine ads, and really those pieces that are borrowed for big events and things like that, where very few people really own pieces like this because they're usually one of a kind and created just for that human being. This is very much that styling without all the price tag. It's not even 50, it's not even 5,000. This is TVON. So you are entitled to the greatest values of all time. That's exactly what you're getting here with so much detail. It's not even 5 or 4 or 3 or 2. And remember that all of that is 18 karat solid gold. All that beauty and all that fieriest of fire opals right there. Look at that. Look at the colors. Does not ever stop with those bright, vibrant red pink hues. It's like a red, pink, orange explosion of color here and glow. And it's not even going to be $19.99. What a special piece, and truly one only for you with the dolphin. I feel like the designer just took all the inspiration from the stone, right? Don't you feel like that? Like they took the stone, they realized this is such an amazing freeform stone. We gotta make the accoutrement, we got to make that really show off the beauty of that stone, the shape of it, the texture of it, the beauty of it. That's what this does. That's why that dolphin is created on that corner and beautifully done like this. We're not even going to do 19 or 18 or 17 for my designer lovers out there. For those of you that really are digging those designer styles that are so unique and so special, this is it. And it's not even $1,699. We have one. It is just the way it is here in the 18 karat yellow gold, but we're going to size it for you. Even with all that cool texturing to it. It's right now, it's a 6 3/4. So if that gives you any idea, we're gonna make it easy, $1,599 to get this special piece home. So there you go. That's what we're gonna see right there. That amazing color, that gorgeous glow that you got, and the designer elements that make it so unique and only for you. And that is $1,599 for that yellow gold example. We have a little bit more whimsy here, some meaningful whimsy for you. We've got an angel wing pendant that's really affordable. So it's a great way to try the tourmalines that we'll show you next. And then there's a lot more. And we've got also, just FYI, you know, we're always getting requests for bigger diamond pieces. You know, men's pieces, bigger diamonds, ladies' pieces. May I show you this? Because we've never had anything like it before. Something to think about, something for those of you that are going, yep, I can never get too many diamonds. Well, how about this? Is that enough diamond weight? It's a men's or a ladies piece, and yep, it's got over 6 carats in diamonds. Actually, it's closer to 6.5 carats in diamonds. So if you've ever wanted our largest diamond weight in a ring, it is right there. So let me know, especially for the guys out there that, I mean, really guys or ladies, because it sits up high enough that, you know, it really is, it's either or there. So completely unisex, but 640 in diamonds, pretty impressive. Let's get to the angel wing piece here. This is special too. Item number 4481. Check this out. I think that's one of the prettiest bicolors we have in our inventory. Just the brightest of brightest greens, and then that beautiful hot pink raspberry tone. Let me get you a better look at it here. I mean, this is very, very special to see the clarity on a stone like that. To get item number 4481, which is that angel wing design, which is done with the angel wings right up top, and then you get that holding on to that gorgeous, gorgeous clarity of this bicolor, half green, half pink, what we would call the watermelon tourmaline, but it's a 322 bicolor with 29 points in diamonds. Let me show it on the hand, because this is so beautifully done here. The way you get that styling and that bigger size, and let's get you the measurement on it as well. Get you familiar with it. One only, this is one of our great, great values of the night. I'll tell you, there's so many, but this one really shines. And look at that, 1 inch top to bottom, including that veil. Superstar special piece with all those diamonds done in the white gold. This one actually can be changed for you. So if you wanted it in the yellow gold instead, we can do that, or even rose gold, not a problem. But how about this for one crazy low price? Because obviously, you know, bicolors are one of the more pricey of the tourmalines, and certainly to get that kind of vibrancy is really, really pretty and unusual. And watch this, it's not even $29.99 any longer. That's where we used to see it. Now we've got a special, let's get it out the door, maybe holiday time, you're looking for that last minute extra. Well, this one can be right out to you if you don't need a gold color change. It can be right there, it can be out to you tomorrow. No sizing needed in pendants, obviously, and it's not not even $19.99. So already $1,000 right off the top. And yet we're going a lot lower than that. Instead of 19 or 18, you know, forget about it. Blow it out. Let's see who's out there. It's beginning part of Wednesday. It's the Ides of December. Let's get it out of here for $9.99 instead of anything like the $3,000 we used to ask for that very piece right there with the angel wing design. And maybe again, this is an October birthstone, because I think with the angel wing design, that's probably going to be a significant, meaningful style. I'm going to put it on the neckline here for you as well, just to give you one more perspective on it. That's what it looks like from a distance, to give you also another idea. So just keep in mind, if that's going to be significant and symbolic, this is an October birthstone, the tourmaline is. So several, again, you've got tourmalines for October as well as opals. So think about that. I gave a significant gift of an October birthstone a couple of years ago, and it was for that precise reason. So to honor on October birthday. So this is, again, that way you could do that, and with a $9.99 superstar price tag on a one-of-a-kind pendant. And that's going to be our one only. So let me know if you'd like it. Just a really pretty design and a great looking tourmaline with that vibrant. Sometimes we see these more pastel, subtle colors in the bicolor. It's really nice to have that beautiful, bolder type of look here. So $9.99 should get it out the door. I mean, a $2,000 savings for you on that one. And then we've got, okay, so I have fabulous ruby drops. I have the most beautiful yellow diamond pendant. Anytime I brought you any of these, we had earrings. We had some very, very special big time earrings. I don't know if you guys remember, they were about 7-8 carats of yellow diamonds in these big chandelier drops. We've got a matching piece and a pendant. Speaking of drops, we have a quick hoop to show you, and this is one of my faves because it's a yellow diamond and a hoop. So we're going to show you both here, and let me go ahead and just get you ready here. 5119, here's something that's ready to go because, again, no sizing needed, but look at how beautiful. This takes your standard diamond hoop and adds to it this fabulous yellow diamond drop. And that is like, think of it like a pendant for your hoop. So we'll show you both here. And this is really, it's not removable, but it's a really special design for if you're looking for a little bit more. I think so many yellow diamonds, and we'll see one later. Sometimes they can be a little bit more classic, which is good, but this is also such, but in a contemporary style with the hoop to start. So it looks fantastic. It's good for our hoop lovers that still are looking for a variation on a hoop, something a little different. Item number is actually 5119, and it's special because you're getting bigger yellow diamonds too. You've got 31 points in pear shapes. That's going to be just the centers alone, so figure about 15 and a half and 15 and a half on each, and then 21 in the yellow diamonds that go as the halos. So that would be 52 points total weight in yellows alone, and then another 22 points in this diamond hoop. So that's going to be a front-facing hoop. It's all you see. It's going to have that little bit of movement by attaching with the O-ring there. So you get this great length. They're really, really wearable, and I'm going to tell you right now, those are some of the brightest yellow diamonds with a hoop that's going to stand out, especially if you want a hoop for everyday wear, but maybe just, again, that little variation of having a hoop that does something a little different by having that drop suspended that never is going to turn the wrong way. It's always going to be facing forward and look fabulous, but it's giving you that two-tone element. It's also great. It's a great earring to wear every day if you are somebody who wears a lot of different gold colors, and this is what's going to tie it together so that whatever's happening on your rings and your bracelets and your pendants and necklaces, this is always going to be the earring that ties them all together, brings them together. So huge opportunity, and we've broken it down, but don't forget to add up all of the significant carat weights because that is important when you think about actually getting close to 3/4 of a carat in diamonds in something so wearable and something affordable. And let's not forget, bigger yellow diamonds are supposed to be expensive. They're supposed to be. You would never know it if you watch our show because look what we're doing. I mean, for example, these earrings, 2 pairs, they're ready to go. What if you want to get both? Like a mother-daughter kind of thing, or 2 sisters or 2 daughters, right? Think about that because we've got the identical pair that's ready to go for 2 different callers today. How great is that? And if you're going, yeah, but yellow diamond earrings, they're like $5,000. I'm not going to be getting 2 pairs. Well, watch this because they're not $5,000. And let's show you the length and come on in because you do not want to miss these. And it's going to be a really simple locking style. So it's a locking post. So all you have to do is kind of push them together and that's it. And then to actually get them apart, you just give them a little pull. Look at that. They're a little over an inch, just a bit over an inch top to bottom. I mean, really an inch where that diamond weight is going to start. Notice how the post is a little lower than the diamonds themselves. So a great camouflage for anybody that's, you know, got a little stretched out piercing. That's okay there too. Let's do this. Not even 5 or 4 or 3. We had some yellow diamond drops the other day. They were not hoops. I think this is a way to give you a more contemporary feel to a yellow diamond drop, certainly. But let's show you what they look like on. Just give you an idea here of what they look like straight on so you can really see that size and give give you kind of a sense of how they're going to move and how they're going to look and how amazing they are. And you know what? We're going to make them $999 while they last. 2 pairs only. That's it. Take another look and we'll get them out the door. How about that for $999? We sell basic hoops without a yellow diamond drop. That's going to be that price. Oh, and by the way, look at the inside. So this is the back, and that's how they're finished there. So you've got all of that extravagant gold finishing the backing there. There's your side profile. And that's, again, diamond hoop first, then the drop. So it's almost like your yellow diamond solitaire. And if you have a yellow diamond ring, how perfect are these to tie it in, go back to it, right? Get that hoop style that is so fresh and fabulous and always a favorite, but something different, right? That's always the trick. And oh my goodness, these are just going to be, let's see if we can hold them up for you. I know they were so good and well behaved at first. And now there they go. So there's what they look like together. There's your really important pair of pairs matched up to perfection. $999. Treat yourself at this point, right? Because it's, you know, going to be there in time. So you can think about, what am I going to wear that I'm going to feel so fabulous in? There's nothing like a new, you know, I'm really a fan of a new anything. I'm someone that has a little sickness where I kind of am over it once it's not new. So that's why I'm such a shopper. But again, it's a sickness, so, you know, I don't recommend it. But again, that feeling of just wearing a new piece of jewelry or having that new outfit or having that new bag, whatever it is, that just makes you kind of hold your head a little bit higher, feel so chic walking into wherever that party, that beautiful reception, whatever it's going to be, event that you got coming up. And if you like yellow diamonds, stick around because we have this, but oversized in a pendant. So remember, we've got 2 pairs there, which is actually really exciting to get you 2 great options. Here's the big pendant. Look at that. So that might be something you like, you know, if you like a lot of yellow diamonds to the tune of a big center with, you know, another carat and a quarter or so of diamonds all the way around it, plus the chain's included or not included. I don't know. It's here, so it usually is, but I don't know. It doesn't say, so we'll check on that. All right, so last call on the earrings. Give us a call if you'd like those. $999. Pretty superstar value there, don't you think? For a hoop with diamond drops with 15-point center stones on either side. All right, so let's get going. We've got a couple of pendants here. And again, a lot of things are limited just because we're trying our best to still be that great destination for gifting or just for something for yourself that you know exactly when you're going to get it. And with all of our customization, I think that's a huge, huge plus to still be able to say, hey, we can get it to you in most cases. So that's very exciting. We have tanzanite. That's an unbelievable value. I've got an actually $252 in an emerald cut. If you've been waiting, don't forget to call in that fabulous 640 diamond ring, men's or ladies. So just, it's for our diamond folks. I mean, if you want more diamonds than you can ever get, usually that's the diamonds we have in a necklace, in a collar. So to think that we've compacted all those diamonds into a ring is pretty fabulous. So that's an idea as well coming up. Plus big tanzanites are here. Please let us know if you have any requests so we can help fulfill those because it's not too late, but as the days wear on, certainly it's getting tougher and tougher to get you what you need. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and show you our big earrings. We've got these big earrings here, the opals and the sapphires. You've seen them before, but it's our last pair, so we got to get them home. So it's going to be a big discount. Let me know on those, guys, because those are too fabulous at $9. Like, make sure you know those weren't $9,999. They were just $999. So huge value there. Now, these opals are gorgeous. Every time I got a blue-based opal, everyone loses their minds. Well, here are 2 of them in a great pair of earrings for you with the sapphires that are princess cuts. All hail the princess, you guys, because there are 8 of them in total. And it's item number 4602. Come on in, guys. We're ready to help you with this one-of-a-kind pair of earrings in the white gold only. 4602 has a 322 crystal opal weight. And then you got diamonds. And then you got sapphires. Those are princess cuts, which we love. Set within bezels at the 4 points. Jess, would you like an earring? Oh, the yellow diamond drops. One gone, one left, guys, on the yellow diamond drops. Congratulations to the first caller who got those fabulous earrings. And now we talk sapphires, opals, and diamonds. So just 322 on the Ethiopian opals, 50 points in the princess cut sapphires. Those are fabulous, and they got the glow. And then you have 34 points in white diamonds to finish it up, but also omega backs. So that's really important. For a bigger earring, you really need to have omega backs. So many people are just going to get kind of cheapen it and keep the price down and just put on posts, and then they're not going to sit right. So you really need to invest in the extra workmanship that is in omega back to make something like this stand out beautifully on the ear. So we've done that. We never want to cut corners because if it ain't going to make you look fabulous, what's the point in buying it, right? So our jewelry is beautiful, and our goal is to make you even more beautiful. So that's what jewelry is about, and just a really precious, natural natural collection of stones you get as well. And we only have the white gold, and it's a superstar value, and those are going to be $999 as well just to get them home. So obviously some great ideas for gifting here right off the top, in the sense that you've got earrings and pendants and things like that that don't need sizing, right? So great opportunity for you, and a beautiful go with everything opal in a jumbo size. Here's what it looks like from a distance, and it's a really fabulous look from, I mean, that's an earring. I mean, that would make a very substantial ring. And so, you know, it's a bigger button style earring for sure. You've got this great length here, which is going to be about 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. And all the colors of a really fabulous crystal opal, but with sapphires and with diamonds. So come on in. And there's this really, I don't think an omega could be any easier. Like, there's just such an ease of putting them on and taking them off. And there's never anything to worry about. You're never worried about losing a backing or finding a backing, or, you know, having trouble getting the grip on the backing, because it's just all so beautifully done. And there's an idea of what they look like on, just to give you a size reference there. So that's our opal, sapphire, and diamond earring. Back to the wheel we go. And this is going to be our last call on those earrings. That's the last time we're going to get to see those on the air, because they're worth far more than where we're pricing them at this point. So it's a little end of the year clearance going on, just to move out every single piece of jewelry we have in existence here. Plus you get all the brand new. All right, so I'm going to show you the sapphire piece here. It's really beautiful, and it's really rare, and I love that we can bring you this style. Oh, you guys have begged me for this, and we told you we were working on it, but it takes some time to create something like this. So if you like color, stay with us, because we got quite the piece for you here. And it's going to be one of our most beautiful, most requested designs. But like I said, in a pendant, we've had it with every other style. It's just really tough to do this any other way. Look at this. Oh gosh, I love these colors. Look at this. My favorite. I mean, the size of it is huge. We have been working on this for months, literally, to get enough sapphires to get them just the right color so that they can play from the lighter to the brighter to the darker, and then do it again in a different color altogether, like the blues and then the oranges and the yellows. Oh my, this is going to be fabulous. And it's item number 4528. Come on in, guys. This is really important. And remember this, we have a white gold or a yellow gold option here that's ready to go. So I wanted to give, because I never, you know, with pave, it's so little about the gold. But the truth is, you can have the white or the yellow gold option. And that's going to change up, just the background is going to change a little bit of that, as we see sometimes with just a little, when you've got pave and it's covering the whole thing, obviously. Even the bail is pave, right? So just think of it as a little different backdrop if you were to go the yellow gold, or basically we want to have some option, if you like the style, for the yellow gold lovers out there. Those of you that are dedicated to just yellow gold, and that's what you wear and that's what you love. 4528 is the item number. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Glad you're with us. I just want to set that there for a minute so you can see all the detail, because this is not just a flat piece. It's not a piece we said, okay, here's a slab of sapphires and we'll call it a day. This goes all the way around, wraps around the sides, even the backing. Really well finished with almost like a herringbone design, even in the bail. Look at that. When do you see an undergallery to a bail? You make a back of a bail decorative? That never happens. Sapphire weight is 441 of sapphires. That would be the pinks, the blues, the yellows, and the orange. And then also the diamond weight, which is just the bail. Just the bail itself is going to have another 37 points in diamonds. So this teardrop shape overall, the white, is so clever to go from the white diamonds to the lighter diamond pinks to the darker, and then keep that trend going. Yes, Antonio? Did she really? And did you say Angela in Illinois? Yes. Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you, Angela, with the dolphin. I wonder what, I think she would have to name that dolphin when she gets that, don't you think? Do you ever name your jewelry? It's okay. You can name inanimate objects. That's totally fine. You know, I name my cars. You know, that's something I do. You know, name them, right? I mean, I saw a clip of a show that I'm going to watch tomorrow. The character names her handbags, which I'm going, oh, I don't know if there are enough names in the world to name my bags, but I guess it's a new challenge. I'm up for it. So anyway, here's what we're going to do. Thank you, Angela, so much. Enjoy your freeform fire opal and dolphin ring. And here is the length, which is 1 3/4 inches top to bottom on this superstar. And it's 441, 37 in diamonds, white gold or yellow gold. Here's what I'm going to do. If anybody loves it, that's a lot of gold. Let me show it on the neckline here. Size is important on this one, because it is a bigger size. That is not something that's basic or typical, and you don't need to be wearing every color in the universe like I am for it to match. It's going to match with anything and everything, actually. So you have this beautiful style. But again, it's a statement piece, no doubt about it. Let's go back up close, and I'll tell you what, if you would like to own the fabulous designer piece here, we'll make it easy. Anybody love it so far? I've got the white or the yellow for you, so we're ready to go there. So white, yellow, you're good to go. We've had rings, we've had bracelets, we've had the fabulous, even earrings. Oh, I'm so tempted to make 2 of those into earrings. I suppose if you wanted to, guys, we could do it. Since, I mean, I'm just saying, we probably not there before Christmas, but I'm just thinking we have the yellow and the white. Maybe we could do that. We could, I'm just saying, we could probably do 2 out of post and make them an earring set. But here's what we're going to do instead of a price tag that you would never be able to get 2 at a time. Let's just talk about getting you 1. If that's what you're looking for in the statement piece, it's $14,983. Yeah. But please price these out, because that is actually precisely what they go for when you get natural sapphires that are doing that ombre effect. And it's, again, as much about the design elements and the workmanship that went into it as much about the finished product that it creates, the look that is created by doing this. And it's not $39.99, which is what it's supposed to be. We got a Wednesday night that's wild with values. So here's what I'm going to do. I want somebody to have this, and again, white or yellow, you let me know. I had to make each, because what if you wanted yellow? Let's just make it and be done, and then you can have the yellow gold. As a matter of fact, we should probably, if we have the yellow gold like accessible, we should probably get it and show it to you, because it looks divine as well. But it's not even $39, $29, or even going to be $1,999. This is where you come on in for sapphires, the best of the best. Nearly all the colors in the range. Look at how they get into the paparasha colors at the very, very end. She got the opal, are the earrings? Oh, good. Oh, wonderful. Eileen got the opal earrings. So as per usual lately, we're getting things out a little after the fact, which is perfect. So I'll just keep moving at a clip where we can show you a lot of jewelry, and then you tell me what you like, because everything's going. That's wonderful. Thank you, Eileen. Eileen got those earrings with the opals, and I'll tell you what I'll do on this one. It's not 19, not 18, not 17, not even 1,600. $99. It's time for this one to go. All the labor and all the work, and I just hope that 6 months of workmanship isn't all for naught here, because I am really doing a number on the discounting just to get it out the door. Anybody that loves it, not even going to be $1,699. Watch this. Biggest value, and remember, all that gold finishing, all of that extra. This is the most probably striking piece of neckline jewelry we've had for you ever, and it's not even going to be $1,599. It's time for it to go. So let's make it easy. $1,499 for the very first caller who wants the white or the yellow. You decide, completely up to you, but what a piece to own and get for something so just beautifully done and big. I mean, it's that big rock star piece that nobody's going to miss at all. Just a really stunning oversized look of sapphires, everything in it's around. So you're getting unbelievable sparkle. So I know it's easy to just look at the colors and be wowed by the colors and the transition of the colors, but how great is it to see that fabulous design with all of the white diamonds, and then again, all those different colors, and then the sparkle that they give, which is amazing. Pave is always going to do that, where you don't really see the gold between it much. It would just be the tops of those micro prongs, but to see all the colors is just amazing. So let me know if you'd like it. $14.99, white gold or yellow gold. And then we've got a big, I have a 4 carat. That's the one ruby size we haven't had. We've had a lot in the 3 and a lot in the 5, but nothing in the 4. So we've got a 4 carat that's beautiful. We got a Russian demantoid that's marked down. Big time values on paparashas and tanzanites and you name it. I do want to show, just in case Eileen needs something to match her earrings, because this, I think, is the match that coordinates. When I say match, not identical in that it doesn't have opal, but it does have those gorgeous princess cut sapphires to it, plus the bail done in diamonds, plus the diamonds wrapping around it. So this is going to be a full necklace. It's going to come with the chain, which also has bezel set diamonds in it. It's item number 452. That's the last one. Never mind. This is item number 4911, and it's actually 273 of sapphires. All princess cut, and visibly set as well, together, and then you have this beautiful formation of diamonds framing it beautifully. It's 55 points in diamonds on 4911. We only have one. It's as it is in the white gold. This one's finished as well. 4 different hearts brought together there on that inside. So that just could be a great symbolic meaning that's added to the inside of your fabulous piece here. And you do have the princess cuts with the diamonds. 55 points on the diamonds, one only in the white gold. Comes with this chain, which is going to have the bezel sets. Actually, I'm looking, there are 4 bezel set diamonds here. So really designed to have 1 or 2 on each side. And then a lobster claw clasp with adjustability. Here it is on the hand. And it is going to be one only in the world. So just something to coordinate back, and I'll even out the diamonds here because you can obviously choose how you want to wear it. If you want it more even, like I think a lot of people would, where you have a diamond, or rather 2 on each side, even like that, or you could certainly scroll that chain through and then you've got, you know, 3 or 4 on each side if you want to do it that way. But it's our fabulous sapphire piece, and check this out. It's going to be a fabulous one only with 1.25 inches top to bottom drop, and we'll show it on the neckline as well. Getting a little workout on the modeling here. So take a look. There it is. Great look. See that chain? That chain is coming with it. And then you do have 4 lengths actually. So I'll just show you here. There's actually 4 different O-rings. And so you've got 4 different lengths to choose from with your lobster claw. So you can wear it any number of ways. If you need a little higher or a little bit lower, it's really going to give you that option to layer it up as you wish. And it is not going to be, well, how about this? So I know we've had it for $33.99. It's time for this one to go as well. I'll make this easy. $1,599. First caller, good luck. That's it on that very special pendant. And if it's like so many things, then we're going to have a little bit of just pieces going out the door a little after the fact here. Keep that in mind. We do have a gorgeous purple sapphire that's affordable for you tonight. Have a great looking Paraíba. Big Mandarin is here. And how about a big wheel on the way to get everyone rocking and rolling with a very special wheel with a lot of our best of the best, and some of our most favorite stones are here on this wheel. So we'll share those with you, and then we are on our way. $15.99. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here tonight, you guys. It's a pleasure to come in and hang out with you and do some shopping on a Wednesday night. And we're about to show you a wheel coming up. This is a good wheel too. And then we've got tanzanite. Don't forget, we've got an emerald cut tanzanite to share with you. We've got a beautiful, I've got a really big tanzanite on a discount to get you around. If you're looking for that, please let us know what requests you might have. We're happy to help you out with those too. But this wheel is where it's at. You're going to see a little bit of everything. I love this. This one ring has tourmalines, and I love this ring. This ring is, it looks like modern art for your hand. It's amazing. We actually have the opal ring that would match the earrings that Eileen got. So opal with sapphires with diamonds. We have I can't have a show without this highway ring. It's in every show I've done for the last 8 weeks. No, something like that. It's no exaggeration. It's been in every show. So the highway ring is a favorite. Here's the opal. We'll start there because Eileen might like that to go with her fabulous, fabulous earrings. And then we also have, this is the one I think looks so much like, that one looks more vintage to me. This one looks like modern art, but come to life here with this beautiful tourmaline. That's a green, blue-green tourmaline with the pink of rubellite. Love that together. How about this? Blue zircon in a bridge is also coming up here. These are some bright colors that are just fabulous. And of course, being a wheel, they're all going to be discounted like no other time. So it's a time to pick them up if you like it. Now I'm going to put our opals together here. Crystal opal in the back. That's black opal that's inlaid in the front here in a band. So if you want that really colorful, it's going to have blues and greens, and then it's really complicated. The inlay is done in different sections, 6 to be exact, but they're all more free forms themselves. Then we have a pink zircon and rose gold. And how about this? One of my favorite combinations of all time that you guys have proven you've loved as well is this morganite aqua combination. Are those just not some really beautiful, pretty, amazing colors? And how about this? Some really interesting ways that colors are coming together in an unexpected jewelry form, and that's what's so exciting there. So quick wheel here and some fabulous ideas. They're one of a kinds, with the exception of the highway ring, which I haven't added yet because that's a coming, but you know, we could shop that one sight unseen, couldn't we? You know, this highway ring with the bezel set diamonds. Let me go ahead and put that. I'll put it between our 2 opals so you can see that right in the middle there. This is the highway ring that has the bezel sets with the kind of highway of 3 different rows of diamonds that come together. I do love this ring, which means it's a little different, which I love. But again, that's what, if you are the same, where you really like something unique that not anybody else is going to have, it's a great way to do that. Here's what we'll do on these one-of-a-kinds, and I'll tell you, there are some gold restrictions here. So it would be the opal is only white gold. That's going to be the opal with the blue sapphires, just like the earrings were. And then the rose gold for the zircon, that's on the right side front. That's going to be rose only. And then the opal inlay is just the yellow gold that you see there. Which one do you like? Does she like the matching ring? Perfect. Let's start there. That again is white gold, which she wouldn't have any other way because that's how the earrings were, right? So Eileen, take a look at the ring. There's the ring for you. That is the perfect match. And how styling would she be with that whole set, head to hand, right? Can't say head to toe. We don't have a matching toe ring, Eileen. We don't. No toe rings, no anklets, but someday perhaps, right? Tell you what, anything you want on this wheel. It's one of the liveliest, most colorful of wheels that we've had. Really just us. It is a superstar, right? They're all superstars. They're rare stones. They're combinations of stones that are rare together. There are different designer. I mean, if you're going to go classic, I love that even our diamonds are not, you know, the basic boring band, right? You got the highway style with everything interlocking and waving and bezel sets in between that look like they're floating. I mean, it's the coolest piece. Yet they're all going to be all one crazy low price. Anything you want on this wheel, I'll just get right to it. We have about 15 minutes to the top of the hour, and that's hour number 2 already. So it is flying by, as the shows tend to do on a Wednesday night. We're so glad you're with us. This is your time to pick up your favorites. And I'm going to make it easier than it ever should be, because those pieces are supposed to be $12.99 at the bottom dollar, at the absolute lowest. We're going to go a lot lower than that for you. So I'm going to entice you to get on the phone lines early here so you can get your favorite before it's gone. Because once it's gone, you know the story. One of a kinds, they got to go. They're not even 12, they're not even 11, they're not even 1,099. A lot of requests coming in. Take a look at our wheel, because they're not even going to be 999. Yes. Morganite and Aquas, best of barrel, we could call it. You got it. That's going to be item number 4786, 316 on a beautiful pink Morganite. And then, yes, those are aquas. One big aqua on each side. 70 points in your aquas, 35 points on each side there in the pear-shaped Sierra Santa Maria aquamarines. Great call on that one. Right now it's actually done in the two-tone gold too, so keep that in mind. It's actually rose gold for just the setting of the Morganite. The rest is white, so you do have a choice there if you want to do all rose or all white, or I think, again, best recommended to keep it probably two-tone like that. It's probably the best way to go there. So how about this? Anything you want. Not even $9.19. Wait a minute, you didn't sell it to her for $9.99, did you? Let's go even lower. Not even $899. Let's move some jewelry, shall we? On this 10 days until the big day. Let's make it $888 while they last. That is it. $888. Take whatever you want. I'm just loving all the bright blues, and yet it's coming from so many different unexpected sources, like from crystal opal and from aquamarines and from zircon and from teal tourmalines and from black opal that are inlaid. That is so cool, and that's just a really easy to wear kind of flush band. So this is really great. You could stack it with something, right? You could stack that. Go ahead. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely it can. You know why? Because it's got those stones that are set within the gold, which is like a bezel flush setting, and the diamonds are actually channel sets. So let me try it on. It's not a super wide ring, Antonio, as you'll see here, but absolutely could be a gent's ring or a lady's ring. It's either or on that one, and that's going to be, item number is 4828, and I don't have a carat weight on the black opals, but there are 13 points in diamonds that are channel set. It's yellow gold only on that one, Antonio, and I don't think Eileen got that opal, so I think that's up for grabs. You want this one? Thank you so much. That's yellow gold gone. And then let me know if you have any favorites, or we'll give it 60 seconds. Yes. Oh, she did get the opal. Alrighty, congratulations on that one. 4,600 number there. Yeah. Yes. Which one? Which one? The tourmalines in the back here? My Museum of Contemporary Art looking piece here? We have a building out here on the west side of LA that has, what's that? Which one did you get? Oh, Morganite with aquas. All right, this is the one, right? Okay, so Virginia wants to see this one. It's item number 5098. It's a one only. Yep, you better believe it. And it's got all these cool rectangular cutouts, and then one of your cutouts will contain the fabulous teal tourmaline that's super clean, and then this is the rubellite with the diamonds around it. So that's really special, and then it does turn to a band. So, you know, it's not going to be uncomfortable. It's not like the rectangles go all the way around. It just goes to where basically your side fingers meet so that you don't see the basic band. All you see is that really cool contemporary cutout detailing. So You like that one? Isn't that the coolest ring? I love it. It's comfortable. It's a wider ring overall, but it's really comfortable. So Virginia's taking this one, and then we're verifying on the morganite and the aquas. So let me just kind of resituate everything so we can come in even a little bit closer for you. Still a gigantic zircon for you in a bridge. Then we've got the pink zircon. That's a one only in the rose gold. And take what you wish. $888 is the great value that you're receiving there. And call us on any other questions you might have on anything else we had earlier in the show. Fun colors, a happy wheel. It's a happy wheel. Do we dare show them this? What could it be? I'm going to show it on the hand here, a little preview of that one of a, is it? Oh, yeah. Such a special piece. Look at this with a big, big, big center diamond. You got to see this. Where are my yellow diamond fans? We've got something so special in yellow diamonds. Look at this pendant that's coming up. Oh, that's pretty nice. It's got so much of that two-tone effect, and do believe that's going to come with the chain. What a beautiful larger piece that is. That'll be here and very affordable. That, I don't know, anybody else think that that looks like something we should get right now for like $10,000 without a doubt? Well, guess what? It's not going to be. Yes. Oh, how's Frank doing? Is he good? Thank you, Frank, so much. You got the opal inlay, right? Awesome. Thank you. Very nice. So I'll know if I see somebody sporting that ring one day when I'm in Florida, I'll know it's him. Because it's a very distinctive ring, right? I'll remember it forever. So I'll look for him next time I'm in Florida. I'll look. So it sounds like he's going to wear that himself, right? Okay, any other questions on this wheel before we go? Aqua and morganite gone as well. I just heard that one's gone too. So final call. We got 3 left. There's the blue zircon, pink zircon, and diamond highway ring. All great options here and all 8888. Okay, next up. You guys want to see this yellow diamond piece or what? This is maybe, I don't know, it looks extravagant. It looks like other pieces we've had here that have been tens of thousands of dollars, and it's not. Simply as that, it's just not. It's a big piece, and yet what's different about this one from other styles we've had that have looked like it is this one is actually done with a center stone that's significant. Usually it's just all smaller stones and all pave. This one actually has a significant 50-point pear-shaped yellow diamond to start before you get all of the opulence that builds and builds and builds around it. So, okay, let's show it to you. I mean, right, we have like 8 minutes to the top of the hour, and this one's going to go. So let me show it to you now. Call me on any one of those last 3, guys, if there's any questions you have on the pink zircon, blue zircon, or white diamond highway ring. Okay, so this looks to me like it comes with the actual chain. So it looks like it's a full-on necklace, but take a look. And this one, I don't know if this is going to hang out by itself. I'd like it to, because I don't want to hide any of these diamonds from you, because every single one of them is so spectacular, but it's not. So let's just carry it here and hold it for you and show you. Oh, wait a minute. It's got the big, big pear-shaped center, and then it has the big center stone on the bail. Wow. So that's going to be actually 50 points total among those 2 huge stones. So better grip on it first. Look at that. There's the big pear shape and there's the big oval. So each section of the pendant is centered up by a really important stone. That's 5103. So it's 50 points among the pear and the oval. Those are the significant sizes. Then you have another 1 carat 21 of yellow. Very nice. Those are all bigger rounds. And then actually your smallest carat weight is going to be the round in the white diamonds, which are another 38 points. That's going to be essentially the corners of the pear shape, also the bigger stone that's going to be between the bail and the piece, the drop itself. 209 total weight. And let's get it home, shall we? There's the finishing on the back. So that's beautifully finished. It's got that scrolling work in the back. Let me show it from a distance again. This is what you just saw me preview when we had that gorgeous wheel up there. And this is a better look at it, a closer look at it. What do you think? Something special, right? And here's your length on it. I need a caller really quickly because I know it to me, especially with the bigger stones that make it up here. I mean, with an 1.25 inch drop, I love that the bail is so special. It's not just like a little basic bail. The chain itself is going to have 2 different diamonds. If you can see them there, there's actually 2 diamonds that are bezel set here as well. So I'll just kind of jog it this way so it's centered up. There you can see there are 2 diamonds that are going to be on either side. Here's your lobster claw adjustability as well. There are going to be 3 adjustable lengths. And so here's what we're going to do on this one. A fabulous designer piece with a lot of stature to it, with a lot of wow, totally comfortable against the skin because that's smooth with that undergallery. I'm going to show it on as well. Let's do that next for you so you can get an idea. Just again, a little size reference for you if that hopefully helps. Imagine what it's going to look like when you do get that at home and you put that on. It's so spectacular, isn't it? And mostly yellow diamonds to the tune of 171 in your yellows, another 38, so you're getting over 2 carats, again, 208. So you've got that fabulous idea, and 209 rather, and here's what we're gonna do. I got one only, let's blow it out. Make it super easy for anybody who wants yellow diamonds at the most precious point. Would love that big pear shape, love that big oval. I'll tell you, 9,999, that's a should be. That's a should be, would be, could be, it's not even close to that. This is how we do it, guys. We're 10 days away from Christmas. And our idea of treating our viewers to a little holiday special is giving you the bigger markdowns than you've ever witnessed before. I know, it's TVON. You're used to big markdowns. That's not new. That's not new. We have to find ways every day to top ourselves, to bring you better value, more value. That's what we're doing. It's not even 9 or 8 or 7,000. You got to call me on this one. 209 in diamonds, mostly yellows, including the bigger centerpieces. This is a wow gift. I see pieces like this. We're in LA. We have a lot of beautiful high-end boutiques and stores and big chains and the whole thing. We got it all here. This looks like something that would run you, forget about 10 grand. That looks like that'd be the tax on a $100,000 piece of jewelry because of those big yellows. And I love that you can see here there's a little concave. You see this, the way the diamonds, the white diamonds are going to be a little bit elevated. And they almost wrap up and over those really large, significant yellows that you have. So it's really done right. It is not going to be 7, 6, 5. I know how to get your attention when you're 10 days before the holidays and there's like 1,018,000,000 things to do. I get it, right? We're all there. We're all there. You get to that point where you're just going, okay, it needs to just arrive and we need to just go for it. This is where we can make jewelry happen at the most unbelievable value for you. Not even 5, 4, or 3. I'm not even asking for $2,000 on the full necklace. This is happening right now if you're quick because it's $1,999 and that's it. And what we have are 2 significant yellow diamonds, 1/4 and 1/4 if they're even, right? The oval and the pear. Then you've got another 121 of yellows. Those are all huge individual rounds. And then you've got white diamonds to boot. So fabulous idea here. And yet $19.99? Okay, that's just got to go. I'll give it 60 seconds. It has got to go. Simple as that. That's the kind of piece we live for. These are the values. Look at this on the hand again. That is not an insignificant piece. This is not a little pendant. This is not a small piece of jewelry. That is substantial. And yet it's $1,999, so the only thing that is insignificant is the price, because that is never a piece in this world that should be under $2,000, and it is right now. So that is for one caller to pick up. You got 1 1/4 inch just in the actual pendant, all of that covered in diamonds. Not a bit of it is left alone. It has got diamonds, and then we're throwing in this chain. The chain with the bezel set diamonds, which, oh, let me add, would run you about $600, $700 on a good day, all on its own, to get that chain. And you know it and I know it. Have you looked at chains? It's a great way to know where gold's at, is look at what a basic chain. And this one's not basic. It's got the bezel set diamonds within it. So a huge value there at $19.99. Back to the wheel we will go. I'll show it one more time. Look at the bigger stones. Again, I've done styles like this before, but they have not had the really big individual yellow diamonds like this one does. That's really what sets this one apart and what means it should be a lot more money, and instead it's just not. So $1,999, first caller, good luck. It's here. Things are mostly going a little after the fact, so don't be alarmed, but also don't sit back and rest on your laurels thinking, oh, I can call like 8 days from now and get that. It's not going to be here. So let's move on. I just want to show you a look at that big diamond ring. Here it is. It's something to see it on the hand. It's another thing to see it all the way from a distance. Love this, right? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let me know if you're thinking about that one. Purple sapphire is here. I've got one of the best of our unheated purple sapphires. This is a super, super rare color in sapphires. We see, This is what we see more, more paparachas than we see actual purples. And for a lot of people, they say, that's okay. I'll forego the honor of owning a purple sapphire because I can just get an amethyst or I can just get a tanzanite. This truly does not look like either of those stones. Those are all going to give you a different look. And this one in particular is the most neon ultraviolet. And I'm talking about like ultraviolet, not like we talk about UV, like UV light from the sun. We're talking about like ultra neon violet. Violet's the color that's coming through so strongly here. It doesn't look like any other purple gem, and it has one of these. So it's got an AGL certificate to go with it. This is also one of our bigger stones in all the sapphire category that exists here at TVON. It's a 2 carat 60. So that's a significant size to get in a sapphire that's unheated. Take a look at this. This is, it's a good one, and it's at number 980. So it's going to be a fabulous value. I just need one caller. We're going to get this out of here right before the top of the hour, which is on its way. Take a look at this. Happy Wednesday. Isn't it nice to see the wildest of sapphires? And this one is actually giving us what we always get enamored with Blue Wing Block D is that red flash that comes through from the blues and the purples. That's happening in this 260. There are red and hot pink flashes that are coming through, and keep in mind, this is unheated, and guess what? The cert's going to tell you that. Here's the cert. This is the AGL cert. It's in our bridge setting, of course, but this is where it starts. With the stone, there's the cert number, the date of the cert, which was done about 2 years ago and a half, and then you've got the photograph, your carat weight, your millimeter size, your shape, the fact it's bluish purple, and then no indications of thermal treatment. And then here is the other side of that cert. So you've got the 2 gemologist signatures. Back to the wheel we go, and let's show you that sapphire in the bridge, which also has the diamond weight is significant as well. That's 105 in diamonds, and yet it is blue and it is purple and it is red. And that is where, look at that, color is shifting based on how I turn it. It's glowing a glow on the underside of the diamonds. I mean, now it looks like there are blue lights, lasers within the stone from the sides. This is almost like, it's like it really probably should have been described more as a bicolor sapphire, but since the colors are so similar, you have the blues and the purples there, they're probably leaving it all as one. They're calling it a purple, right? They're calling it a bluish purple. So again, they didn't use the term bicolor, but they've got the blue and the purple labeled within it. So super special piece here, and there's one only. And the only problem with this one has been the price, and it's deserving of the price, but a lot of people are going, yeah, I think I'll hold off when it's $59.99. That's generally a little higher than we see even our exotics, right? That typically is a price tag that's really reserved for like those big Paraibas and things like that. So here's what we really just thought we needed to do here as a little holiday special for you is just get it out the door. It's obviously a one only. There's nothing else like it. It's got this AGL cert, which tells you everything you need to know about your stone, but it's also about this particular color. It's so unusual. Most of them are going to look like a little bit more like an amethyst or like a regular block C tanzanite. That's just not the case here with this stone. It is the most rich, the most neon. And so for somebody who really loves the idea of getting a very special unheated sapphire, because the sapphire family is a well-known one, it's a rich one, but we know we don't see certain colors as often as others. And we see fewer of the purples than we see paparachas. True story. I'm not going to make it 59, 49, 39, 29. It's got to go. We are in the last few days also of this year, and I think it's so we get so caught up in the Christmas holiday that we don't realize that a few days after the end of the year is here, and it's, you know, it's hard to think about that when we're also caught up in the holidays. So we are really reminded that we only have a few days left in this year to show you our inventory and move it along. So we're just in full-on end-of-the-year clearance sale mode, and that's what we're doing on a piece like this. By the way, if you just joined us, welcome to the show at the top of the hour. We're in the midst of a 2 carat 60 unheated purple sapphire that is the most neon you can get from a purple sapphire, and it's unheated. That never happens because usually to get that saturation, you rely on the heating of the stone, and it's not even $29.99, which is a miracle because the bridge by itself shouldn't be the price. So you got a major value happening right now. And it's not going to be 29, 28, 27, 26, where the collector's at, because that's what we're talking to on this one. Major, major collector stone. Take a look at it. Not going to be 26, 25. Time to blow it out. There comes a time in every jewelry piece's life where it's got to get a great home. It no longer can sit in a vault and be only for the other pieces of jewelry to hang out with. It's for you. So this is your time right now to pick it up. I'll do it for $2,499, and that is a one only. So let me see. It's a 5.5, so it's not going to fit all the way, but close. I try to get those 5s on for you. That's going to be a really, really special piece. So enjoy. $24.99, the price to get it a home, and a forever home at that. And what a special piece it is. So huge value there on our ultraviolet. And if that does not look screaming on your TV, then it may just be like, again, you got to see this in person. It is one of those that is so neon and bright. I hope you can see those bright, vivid pink flashes. I hope so, because they're coming through in person for sure. And they're definitely something that we're seeing. Love that. So $24.99 if you want one of our major collectibles. How about a top of the hour for us? And we have pink diamonds and chameleon diamonds. I do have my last of the chameleon diamonds that are priced with our lowest price ever on a chameleon. So it comes with the cert, but it's really rare because it's a 59 pointer. So we have that for you. Also have a diamond pendant that's meant to go on a clearance as well, because we have what we have. So we'll see those out the door. And our last call on the hour. So anything you want to check on, please do. All right, here we go. That's just, if that's here, ooh, I don't know if I should be, because that is crazy. I think that could just be up with, thank you, with the graphics, and I think that would go, because $24.99 for a sapphire of that size is important. It's important. I mean, forget just pretty. These are important stones for their rarity and the fact they're unheated. So it's not just about, oh, that's nice. No, it's rare. It's rare to get something like that. So $24.99, that'll be our one only there. Congratulations if you get it. All right, let's get to it, guys. We got the band that I need you to see. I need you to see this, and I need you to have this, because this is something I had a lot of requests for. So I went a little overboard a few months back, and I made a very large 4-carat 17 diamond band. It was our first time ever bringing you princess cuts. It was our first time ever doing invisible setting. And I went a little wild, and I just started adding diamonds, and I couldn't stop. And I made it 4 rows, and it wasn't for everybody because it was so wide. Now, those of you that love big diamonds, you loved it, you own it, you've already told me you love it. What about everybody else who says, I don't need something that big, like it was big? So this is what we created for you. If you want the white gold, I'm going to try to have these out for you depending on the sizing. If we don't need to size it too much, from the size 7 that it's in right now, we kind of started with a standard here, so we can go up and we can go down a little bit. But honestly, with these princess cuts like this, they're invisibly set. This is one of the sleekest styles. Talk about a true unisex ring as well. I really wanted to show it to you because it's been a while since we've seen anything of this size. And yet what we had was that big version, which was costly because, yeah, it had 4 carats in diamonds, but it's also it's a big deal with the workmanship and everything that goes into it. I am so proud to bring this to you. It's a carat 11, but this is the most fancy and the most expensive of cutting styles for diamonds. It's also the most expensive setting, meaning they're invisibly set. Not everybody can do this. And to create a row that's not just flat, but actually is curved, because our fingers are not like flat or square, they're rounded. So this is really complex. And to do it right is really what is so costly in the world. This is another one of those scenarios where if you look at jewelry, and I know you do, everywhere else there is jewelry, and you compare with the TV guys, and you compare with, you know, the retailers, and you compare with the mall stores. Obviously, you know, we're a special quality that's above the rest, but this is where it's honestly difficult to find, even if money is no object. Even if you're willing to spend, you know, the kind of price tags that, you know, big designers charge, you're still not going to find very much of this option out there. And it's such a sleek, easy to wear. For as pretty as it is, it's also the one I recommend for everyday wear more than anything, because I'll show you why. It doesn't have any prongs, which if you're going, wait a minute, I'm going to have a carat 11 in diamonds and no prongs, that doesn't sound right. Well, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. It could be men's or ladies. It can be pinky ring, thumb ring, any finger of the hand. It's 3897. I am so proud of this. This is basically the more petite version. It's not small, but it's what I did was a 4-carat way back when, and it was so much money, and it was beautiful. But you know, a lot of people said, I don't wear jewelry that size, so tailor it down for me. Here it is, the double row, but still look at what you're getting here. There's still going to be bigger stones where there's only 2, 4, let me see here. I count 20 stones. So that would mean 2 rows, 10 columns, 20 stones, carat 11. You know what we're talking about here. Big individual princess cuts. But the mesmerizing part about it, if you think about this, it's a rounded band. Look at that. How much gold can we stack in a band? Look at the finishing. Look at the depth. Have you ever seen, honestly, guys, I know it's TVON. Have you ever seen a ring with that kind of depth in the back of the band? What about the front? Even wider from the front. It's picking up all this reflection, but you can see it there. All that mirror finish gold from the sides. And this is how those diamonds, look at that from the side angle. They're all tucked in, smooth as silk surface to this ring. It is fabulous for anybody to wear, like anybody. And yet I think about those ladies who, I'm not somebody who thinks a lot about practicality ever. You know, I just don't. I just think about, especially if it's anything fashion oriented, I just think about, you know, what I like. And then sometimes you realize later, oh, that wasn't the most practical thing in the world to wear. How many times have we run into that with jewelry, right? And yet with a diamond band, it's something you're going to wear every single day, probably. Whether it's a pinky ring, whether it's a thumb ring, whether you're stacking this, you could stack this next to something else to give it a little extra wow. But remember, the beauty of a princess cut is that it's not just that internal flash. This was developed as one of the newer cuts in diamond because a lot of ladies wanted the brilliance of a round, but they didn't want a traditional boring round, right? Because rounds have been around forever. So everybody thought, well, let's do a more contemporary version. We can give it that 90-degree square corner and give it still that intensity and fire and brilliance of a round. And that's what a princess cut is. It's completely square, but it gives you so much internal fire and brilliance. That's why we love them. And then the fact is, this is one of the few stones you can do this with and set it seamlessly from side to side, curved no less, no gaps, not a stitch of gold between it, no prongs in the entirety of those, what do we decide, 20 stones? And it's a carat 11. So here's something that I just think about, you know, I hear people have to sometimes when it gets really cold, wear gloves, right? You know, slide it on. You're not taking your jewelry off and leaving it somewhere. I had a friend, she did that. She was visiting the Pacific Northwest. She took her ring off. They went to a playground to play with the kids on the swing set. She took her ring off, left it in the car. The car was broken into and all of her stuff was stolen. All of it, including all of her rings that she took off. So she could put on her gloves and not freeze to death. So again, I just think from that practical standpoint, or for those of you that are going, I'm playing with the kids and the grandkids and I don't want to scratch them and I want to wear my jewelry at the same time. This is something that does not have anything to scratch or catch or, you know, completely snag your silk or ruin your cashmere. I want to put this on the auction block just because I want to see who's out there, and this is a ring that is a great value, don't get me wrong. But at $34.99, it's still a significant amount of money. And the bottom line is, love it or hate it, it's the way we do it, guys. A lot of people are just going to look at the diamond weight. They're going to go, low, it's a carat 11. Well, that's not the case when it's princess cuts in big sizes and a carat 11 worse. So here's what I'm going to do, not to mention all that gold. We showed you all that thickness of the gold. So I want to make this easier here, and we're just going to put it on the auction block. And remember, it's white gold only. We don't have another choice for you. That's it. It's white gold. As far as Christmas time, if you're 7, no problem. If you're a little bit larger or smaller, no problem. But we may not be able to get it there in time because this really has to be remade with those diamonds taken out if we're making it like a size 10.5. We have to remake it because obviously as you maneuver the size a little bit, you're going to compromise that setting of the diamonds. So yeah. So just you tell me your size you are, and then we'll tell you if we can get it to you or not in time, because right now it's a 7. Here's what it looks like on. Nobody's on the phone lines. Let's get everybody on the phone lines. It's not often we see princess cuts invisibly set. I don't know why they never, ever look as good on TV, ever. And I don't know why, because they're the most magnificent sparkle of a stone, not to mention they give you the shine off the surface of each stone that does that. Watch the center of your screen and watch that, just that individual flash that comes off every single one of those stones. Here it is on, so you can see it's not a small ring. I make any ring look small. I have large hands. So that's really what you'd see is a big ring. I mean, it's still substantial. This did not disappear. This is a large, large, large ring. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to start not even at 3,000. I want to get this at home, and maybe, just maybe, if you're right around a 7, we can get this to you in time. Remember, no gold color change on that, so that's already decided and done. So all we need to do right now is just figure out what size you need. And again, the depth of this ring is so significant. This is why you wear it every day without a worry or a care, right? You don't have to worry about, you know, it's a really strong, hefty ring. You don't have to worry about it. Wear it every day. That's what a lot of people are going to do. It's going to be a wedding band, right? Men's or ladies, wedding band style. Well, let's do a little roll call here and see who we've got with us on a Wednesday night at 8:13. I'm going to start here, not even at 3,000, not even at 25. Let's start at 2,000. Let's start at 15. Let's go all out. These are the most, again, if you've ever priced them before, you know. But for those of you that, listen, I don't blame you. If you're going, I don't see princess cuts anywhere. That's the reason. You don't see them because they're so pricey to do. They're so complicated. There aren't a lot of diamond setters that can even do an invisible set. We're not even starting at 15. I want to see who's out there. Happy holidays. We can get it to you in time. If you need close to a 7, you let me know. We'll help you out. We're going to do everything in our power. But since it's only in white gold, guys, we might be able to get this to you even if we have to remake it. I'm just saying, we're going to try to do our part here. But again, size 7 now, little sizing can be done, bigger or smaller. But this is really where I want to get this a home. And I think that no matter who's out there and who I'm talking to, I think you can all agree this is a ring you could wear. And I can't say that about anything. I really can't, unless you're diamond averse. But generally, I think if you're watching this show, you're probably into diamonds because we don't do pieces without them, with the exception of my signet ring. So that's really, I think, what we like. VS diamonds, princess cuts here, big time, and I have no open at 15, so let's try it. 15, 14, 13, 12, I need action. We need participation, and we will get it going at $1,000 only with $50 increments. That's how we're going to roll it. And we're going to go under, these are not $1,000 carat diamonds because remember how big they are. Remember how much gold you have as well. And we're looking for an open. Take a look at this. That's just going to be, I think, I really just want to get a lot of action. You know how I feel about, this time of year. I've been doing this a long time. So you know when it hits December, your viewership gets less and less and less. So as a thank you for those of you who are here with us, we want to say thanks. And I think the best way to do that is with values that you've still not even seen ever before here. And that's really what we're striving to do right here, right now, with an auction where those are over 5 points a piece. Those are 5.5 points, if my count is correct. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. It looks like 20 stones. So again, you got 5.5 point diamonds there. Those are no longer accents. Those are not just little specks. They're not, we don't really do those, those stones that are chips and whatnot that are not even fully finished round brilliance. We don't do that. No open, let's move. I will move. I promise I will move. I got to keep it flowing here. But this is just one of those values that, look at it again on the hand here to see how substantial, and look at it from the sides. I mean, I'm just going to sit it here. You can do that. You can do that. Not going to hurt the diamonds. Look at that. It's finished on the inside. Now look at the back. I'm going to set it on the back of the ring. I don't know if it's going to be too heavy. See, the other side is too heavy. Guys, are you seeing this? And do we have it open? Because I'm getting a little sad. Hold on, maybe we've got an open. Let me check. I'm going to try it on again. I know I got to do that. And what do you think? Any size? I mean, obviously, there's only restrictions on how far we can go up or down a size now if you need it in the next, 14 days. But we are happy to size it to any size you need if you can wait. And obviously, let's not think holidays. Let's think about every day of your life after Christmas, right? That you're wearing this ring, wedding set, wedding band, stack ring, whatever you want to do. This is my favorite part. When it moves, you get the internal brilliance and fire, but you're also getting that sheen off the surface. There's nothing that gives you sparkle like a princess cut diamond. So I'm just excited, but I hope somebody else is out there. We're going to find out together. Look at that shine. Do you see that flicker? That's what I love the most. Every diamond, and I'm still going to, you will have to carry a little cloth with you, or use your little your sunglass or your eyeglass cloth or your microfiber, keep some, because you have a surface that's completely smooth and sleek, much like a signet ring. Do we have the open at 1,000? We do, right? So we've got $1,000. Woohoo! We got it. We got 1,000. Oh, good. I'm not the only one who likes it. There's somebody else. There's somebody else who loves it. Yay! White gold only. No choices on the gold color because it's all white diamonds, and we are creating a border. And you know what else is interesting? We've talked about bezels, and even though these are not bezel, there is still a border to the ring entirely, right? And we know that when you put a border of gold, especially white gold around a white diamond, we know what happens. It looks bigger. So for all this width that you're getting, and again, when have you seen depth like that on a ring? When do you see that? When do you see depth? I mean, I can show you, this is the ring, let me just show you. This is the ring that has over 6 carats in diamonds. Do you see how that differs? That's the back of the ring that has 6 carats 40 in diamonds. Little thinner, right? That's how most jewelry is, and there's nothing wrong with that. Here's my $12,000 4-carat ruby ring. Let's see what that looks like. That looks more basic, right? I mean, truly, that's one of our designs. I think there's something to be said where you've got, if you're going, well, what's the big deal? So there's more gold. Well, have you seen where gold prices are at? Have you seen where gold's at? You know that, right? Have you seen what gold is to actually just sizing, right? 250, I know out here it was 250 from a guy that I know who's in the business. He does sizing all the time. He does like jewelry repairs and sizing and findings and things like that. He charges 250 a size just for the labor. And whatever the gold is, bigger or smaller, that's extra. 250 a size. That's just a wholesale dealer. That's all he does is jewelry repairs and sizing and things like that. So that's why you got so much thickness of the gold, because again, this is the piece you should probably wear every day. No matter how you're wearing it, no matter where it is on the hand, you're probably wearing this every day. That's part of the practicality of it. But that's also the wow. It's very rare that something so practical in jewelry can be such a luxury piece. Usually luxury is not practical. And usually practical is not the wow. And this is a total wow. And for those of you that are used to our VS Diamonds, I know we spoil you with VS Diamonds, so that's not really new and exciting, but those are 5.5 point princess cuts. That's a big deal. To get 5, you keep hanging up. I don't know where we're at, guys, but we're looking for 1050, and I'm hoping we got more action out there, because I'm thinking, I'm really leaning towards a clock here, and probably shouldn't be considered. I'm under cost on this, okay? Call it what you will, tacky, honest. I mean, I'm being honest with you. This is below our own cost. You saw me hemming and hawing. I should have stayed at $1,500 at the very bare minimum, right? And I lowered another $500, and look how far it's gotten me. So that was all with the idea of getting a lot of participation. We don't have a ton of participation, but I'll tell you this: we are going to hope for it. There's still a hope. Maybe everyone's just waiting for the clock, waiting to come in at the end and snipe it, right? We're going to do that. And remember, it is white gold only. So I'm sorry to the yellow gold lovers out there. I know it's only white gold, and there's a reason for that, because again, having that shine of that border all the way around your 2 rows and your 10 columns of 5.5 point princess cut VS, having that border of white gold around it just makes it all the more wow. It just creates that fluidity and that that continuity, if you will, of the white on white that makes the diamonds look even bigger than they are. And they're already 5.5 points apiece. All right, so should we give it a final clock? 2 minutes is going to be on the clock. It's our last call. You know how this goes. If you want to jump in, you got to do it within the clock. And then when the 2-minute clock ends, we seal up the auction and it's done. So it's your final call on an icon. It's an icon, but you don't see it very often because of that diamond quality, that diamond shape. Again, think about everything you see here. Think of everything you see. Round brilliance, round brilliance, round brilliance, well, this is princess cuts. Think about all the 1-point round brilliance. Think of all the skinny little gold bands. This has got the thickness of the gold. It's got the 5.5 pointers. They're princess cuts. It couldn't be better, except it really can't be better now at a price that's under our own cost. Take a look at it. That's it. Final call, 2 minutes. And I don't ever know why. It seems like we can never do it justice here on television. There's something about the way this gleams and glistens and glows that is so beyond. It is so beyond compare. And maybe it's my focus. Maybe my focus that might be it. Hold on. My focus is off. Look at that. It's way off. Hold on. Woo! There we go. Now take a look. Okay. There. It's just a matter of getting that focus. So here we go. What? Yes. The width? The depth or the width? The width. Sure, let me measure it for you. No one would ever ask that. I'm measure happy up here. I like to measure. So I didn't think with a band we'd have, but let's measure it. Let's measure it for you. This is a ruler, and look at that. Antonio, it is 1/4 inch wide. The depth, I'm just probably not going to be able to measure that for you, but that's the depth of it. So you can see, again, I've been talking all day about the boring stuff, how substantial it is from the back, from the front. I mean, let me just do this. I'm going to spin this around. Look at the back. I mean, look what kind of gold presence you have from the back. That's the back. That's where it narrows, and it's still deep. Deep amounts of gold there. Like I said, this is not a lightweight tinny piece. This is just, bands are usually very simple. And there's just a, little flick of gold. This is not that. This is wide gold, depth of the band. I mean, a ring, a band that's 1/4 of an inch. And we are, hold on, we're very, I don't know where that clock went. My gosh, 20 seconds left. Oh my gosh, are we sure that was a 2-minute clock? Are we sure? It was the fastest clock in the history. But here we are. And again, smooth to the touch, not gonna snag, wear it for a while, see what you think. Not gonna catch on anything, not gonna snag on anything, it's perfect. It's great for those with the younger kids or just who, you don't want your ring ruining your cashmere sweater. My gosh, I had a ring once destroy a $2,000 sweater. I was not happy about it. The sweater cost more than the ring did, and the ring ruined my sweater. I wasn't happy about it. But here we are, that'll never happen. This is your everyday glamorous ring. Do we have 1050, yes or no? You got it? Tell me, and tell me now, because I clearly am not getting anything else out of this auction. This is sad. I'm gonna have to go in a corner and cry. That's just sad. Sad for 5.5 point princess cut via stones. You got it? 1050, yes or no? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Whew. We change gears. This is where I got to change gears. Congratulations. Big congratulations on that one. Dare I say it, we have a matching bangle. Yeah, not sure if this is going to be here tonight after what just happened, but look at this matching. Perfect match. You want to see it real quick? Just in case anybody wants to check it out. There's 386 in a bangle. Look at that. Now this one I actually do have the yellow gold as well. Yeah. 20. There were 20 stones. We counted it many times. So if I was right, I don't know. Guys, I had my booster Monday night, and it's not been pleasant. It's been a pain. They say that was a pain in the neck. It's supposed to be a pain in the arm. It's been a pain in my entire body. So I don't know if I'm not really even seeing straight, to be honest. But I think I counted 20 is what I think. I think it was accurate. I think so. You probably gonna make me count these stones now, right? In the bangle going all the way across your wrist. Well, that's 386. I don't know. I probably should save that for another day because obviously that's, I don't know about selling this one under cost, but look at this. Look at that gold. Wow. So again, same concept here, 2 rows, princess cuts all the way around. And we have the white and the yellow on that one. So just a heads up, the matching bangle is here. I'll be putting that on for you so you can see it on the wrist for the night. And then we've got a fabulous, I've got this quick, I've got a 2-carat 52 tansy. It's really good. I got a really nice emerald cut. And then we still have, don't forget about that 640 diamond ring. And then we have a real quick deal on a Russian demantoid. So I want to show that to you as well. Russian demantoids in this size don't usually get discounted. So that's maybe to come. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about the bangle with 386. It's 3226 if you want to, get a little heads up on it. It's a really special 386 diamond weight. That's going to be our average size. Now, in the average size, it's ready to go. If you did need this one expanded, then it's a no, not before Christmas deal. So, got to crank this up even more because, yeah, I can't, I've been cold for, cold, chills, fever for 2 days. So, it's going to be as toasty in here as it's ever been tonight. That's for sure. I'm like, can we crank it up to 90 in here? Because that would be good. Let's do this. 3226, 386 of invisible sets. I mean, just absolutely, absolutely stunning. So, white or yellow, I've got them both. Yes. Who? Oh, hi, Frank. Is that Frank in Florida? Is he still gift shopping, you think, or hanging out? Love it. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm going to show you Russian demantoid. We're going to wait on that. I'm intimidated on that at the very moment. I've got a Russian demantoid, though, that I have to show you because this is really wild. So even from that distance, there is something that stands out about this Russian demantoid garnet. I'd remember 3680. Now that is some hot stuff. Look at this color. The best. It's a 97 pointer, which means it's also just shy of 1 carat, which they rarely are. This is that stone that doesn't like to come in big sizes. That's just Mother Nature. That's how she makes them. Generally, they're smaller sizes. This is our 97 pointer with 95 points in the bridge. Now, we've also added a little mixture of the two-tone here. There's that yellow gold setting. There's that white gold the rest of the way. It's a fabulous idea. It's a one only as it is. So it is going to be the yellow and the white then. So that's going to be really nice. I think a great combo. The fact that it's that yellow gold for the demantoid, which looks fantastic just because there is a bit of that deeper green, but also those glints of yellows and goldens you see right through. And then it is going to have the horse toe occlusion. This is usually, they do, but it's not going to be something that's visible even under a microscope unless it's of a certain size. So you really have to have a more significant demantoid for anything like that to be visible. So all you would do is take your jeweler's loupe or any kind of, if you have another way you do gem magnification, that'll work as well. But it's a really, really special saturated color. It's much more deep and rich and green. It's not too dark. It's not losing its green at all. But it's a wild opportunity, and it's finished on the inside, and it's a great bridge, and it's as is, and we can size it for you. But this is one of those that, how great a value at $69.99. But wait, we've seen that. We've done that. We've been there. We're going to take it a whole lot lower than that to get you a mega value. And we're already at that halfway point of the show, which how, I don't know, but this is what we're going to do. And it's just a one only. So if you've been waiting on Russian demantoid, well, this is where I think it's a pricey stone. So chances are you're waiting and waiting and waiting for that really special value to come along. This is a full bridge where those diamonds do run all the way underneath. And then this is what it looks like on the hand as well. I mean, this is just one of the most vibrant, brilliant stones you can get your hands on. There's a good visual on that brilliance that's popping even from a distance. It's not $69. Do you remember when we brought it down to $49.99, big sale event? Well, guess what? It's a lot lower than that. And when we say end of the year clearance, moving everything out the door, this is what we mean. This is exactly what we're talking about. It's not $49, $39, $29. This is an all-out giveaway. And right now it should be done. Should be done and gone. But since nobody's dialed in quite yet, because nobody expected to see a price tag under $3,000, I'll grant you that. This one's here for the first caller only. It's a wild one. This is not the kind of piece you wait on at all, because it's not even $29. This is giveaways. Taking our best, clearing them out for the end of our year here, saying bye-bye to all the best stones. And there should never, ever, ever be a discount like this on a Russian demantoid. Not of that size, not with that clarity, not with that color. There's so many things that can go awry with a Russian demantoid. Usually you're settled with a small size, usually 20 points, 30 points, 50 at best. It's different when you start to get that ample clarity, that beautiful darker color. It's not a mossy green, it's not a lighter green, it's got that pop. And it's not $29, $28, $27.99. I gotta move it. I gotta move jewelry here. So you are going to see over the next 90 minutes values you've never seen before. And I mean that. And this shows you that. Take a look at it. It's not even $27.99. First caller, it's a huge value. $27.77, first caller. As it is, yellow and white, we're still sizing it for you. So this is the mega of rarity and garnets. It's the, look at that. I mean, a picture is worth 1,000 words. But you can spend 1,000 words and still not fully describe the unique color and the way you have dispersion from a demantoid. It's second to none. This is the one you want if you're a rare stone collector. Maybe you've been thinking about demantoids, but they've never been within reach. This is where you're paying what you would normally for a 20 or 30 pointer, and you're getting a light 1 carat. Fabulous. And it's in the bridge. So can't beat that, right? Can't beat that in the bridge mounting with a lot of gold. Looks like you stacked a couple rings around it already just as you're wearing one. So that's really, really beautiful. And that's a one only. $27.77. I'll give it 30 seconds. Then we got to roll. There's a lot going on here. I've got the Chameleon value too. That I showed this over the weekend, I want to say, and I was truly 100% shocked. So I'm going to give you, the weeknight shoppers, a little look at this, just because this is one of those that I cannot believe is here. And so it's going to be good. And Judith, if you're watching, it's up to you, obviously. Those are two great rubies. So yeah, they're obviously up to you. All right, quick look at the Chameleon really quickly, because this is a very special 59 pointer. So this is a different kind of green. It's a green golden. It goes to like a golden orange color, but this is a color changing diamond. So it's item number 848. I'm just going to give this one look here just for about 60 seconds because I had this over the weekend and I was, much to my shock, it remained available, and I'm so glad that you guys get to see it tonight because this is not just a 50 pointer, it's a 59 pointer. It's priced as if it's a 50 pointer. And you might go, so what? Who cares? 9 points, really, it makes a difference in any diamond, but especially a diamond that has the ability to change color, as this GIA cert will describe. 848 is our 59 pointer. It's also in a bridge. So much like we saw last Russian demantoid, it's in a bridge mounting. It's 82 points in diamonds. It's fabulous. And there's a certificate that's going to have a GIA number. That number is inscribed on the stone. So should they ever get like separated from each other, you can always match them up that way. Take a look at this stone because this is the one that so many of you have told me, oh, I'm waiting to get a chameleon. Well, there aren't so many left. So it's a good time to pick one up if you're seeing that value, and this value is a good one. It's a really strong one because your 59 pointer should be more. And it should be the tune of like $8,888. Here's the cert to go with it. This is going to be the most affordable you can get a large stone for. It's an Opal modified brilliant. It is also a 4x6 millimeter stone, essentially. I mean, 5.9, close enough, right? 59 points, and then they call it a fancy brown, green, yellow. I won clarity on this one. There's your comment section at the bottom that tells you what a chameleon does, what a chameleon is, how it does change color based on the temperature it's in. And so it's not even 8 or 7 or 6 or 5 or 4. Forget about $39.99. You get the cert with it. You get the fabulous mounting. Usually we see chameleons that are maybe with 10 points in white diamonds. This has 82. And it's not even $2,999. If you ever wanted the big dose of chameleon with a small price, well, guess what? There's not a lot of opportunities to do that because they're priced as one of the rarest stones in the world. We price them better than anybody else. That's a fact. A lot of you have noticed that, is that if there is another chameleon out there, they're not common, but on the occasions where there are chameleons to be seen out there, they are very, very pricey, which is what they should be. I'll be the first to admit, I think we, quite frankly, devalue a lot of our stones. That's because you guys like value, and we'd rather give you a value because we feel like that's what we're really here to do. But I think when it comes to stones this rare, it probably shouldn't go this low ever, but it is right now. It's not even $29.99. We'll make it $2,888 for the very first caller. Good luck. It's our one that is our big stone with the small price. That's kind of what value is all about. And you don't normally get a 59 pointer. You usually get a 50 pointer with a 10-point diamond weight for that price. And it makes a difference to get such a big stone, 59 points, with all the extra diamonds around it. So let me know if you'd like that one. The Russian demantoid is still here and the chameleon is still here. So we'll go affordable for you, but I'll tell you, that is just a major miracle of a price when you got a chameleon of that size and that color, which is one of the prettier colors, because when they get too dark and too brown, I don't know if that's really what we're looking for, right? Because out of all the fancy colors of diamond, the brown diamonds are the least expensive, right? Out of all the fancy colors. I mean, if you compare it with the pinks and the blues and the greens and the yellows and all that, the brown ones are not, I don't think, what we're going for. We want them to be that green yellow. Those are two very special colors of diamonds we enjoy as it is. So the fact you're going to get different colors as the temperature changes, that's very special. All right. Quick look at ruby earrings for you, then we are going to get along with it. We got this really special tanzanite. I do have an 8-carat Asher. That's here, but we also have this really beautiful pendant. And this is great for everybody and every day, and got kind of a really flashy style without being too much and too overwhelming. Take a look at this. Here is our bar necklace. This is going to have, I do have a couple in yellow and white, so it's just a matter of getting on the phone lines quickly here. Perfect for gifting. These will be right out to you. We only have the yellow and the white, no rose gold available. But let's zoom back because this is quite a lengthy piece here for you. It is amazing. It is item number 448. It's got 30 points in diamonds. And it's also going to be that elongated, super elegant style. Can you even imagine? I mean, we're looking down on them, but from the front, you can't even tell which is which color of gold. I mean, all you can see is the back of the bail. That's what gives it away. Otherwise, you would never know. It's 30 points in diamonds, 2 inches in length. This has just got that modern quality, that little bit of just, it's a showy piece, but still delicate at the same time. It's got that wow of having elongation, which we know is a very flattering look on the neckline. So, you know, a piece of jewelry that can help us look better, I'm all for that. It's not even going to be, though, it's always been $7.99 and very popular. It's that elongated style. It sits beautifully. You're going to put your chain right through that hidden bail. I'm going to show you the length here, first up close, then we'll show you from a distance here, and you can see that again is the yellow. You would never know that unless you actually see it from the reverse. So extremely important style. Speaking of the reverse, that's all solid. So we'll show that to you up close. It'll be a little easier to see that way. And here we are. With the length being, actually it's a little over 2 inches, so like 2 1/8. So how about this? Great value coming your way. It's not even going to be, oh no, the $7.99 that's always been popular is not what we're doing tonight. And this is where, again, we can get it to you in plenty of time. Choose the white, choose the yellow. We're more limited on the yellow gold, certainly. So that's something to keep in mind. Maybe you want to get a couple of them. I'm going to try to make it affordable enough to where you can do so if you want to. But that's what I love about it, that sleek bar. It's solid diamonds. It's not just a diamond chip that's set within the gold. It's got that beautiful, beautiful elongation. Obviously, depending on what chain you put it on is going to determine the overall length. Just remember that the pendant itself is like 2 1/8 inches in the length here, but we're not going to do $7.99, $6.99, $5.99. It's gifting time, and it's not too late yet. So if you'd like to give the gift of VS Diamonds, here it goes. And it's going to be even, you know what, $499. It's still not. We'll take it even lower for you. Get them out the door. We'll make them $399. That's it. $399 for fine jewelry, VS Diamonds, solid gold. Here's the inside. That's what that sleek inside. See how it's just solid? I mean, you could wear it reversed if you want to for a totally different look, right? Because you're not going to see the gold from the front. That's for sure. That's proven right there. But from the back, a totally different mirror finish look. So that's going to get 60 seconds. It's $399 per piece. That would be white or yellow gold. You decide. We'll give you a great, great minute here with that fabulous idea. Just a beautiful, sleek design. It's a little more modern. And this is really where I think if you're trying to shop for someone who's really, really fashion forward and you're not sure exactly where to go, and I think rings get so specific as far as style, I think pendants are a better way to go when you're not really sure. This is such a good look. And yet, like I said, bold but delicate, which is an oxymoron, but it kind of is the truth with this one, right? It just works either way. So $399 if you'd like it. Our final 30 seconds is here. Take advantage of that. We'll show you another wheel. Plus, we have a great big tanzanite and a lot more. So anything you'd like to request, please do. We'd like to help you with those requests. If there's especially something that you would like to try and, see if we can get it to you in time for Christmas, we'll do that. And we can always tailor that request to really fit that bill. We have another big value on a paparasha. So yeah, some major values on major pieces, that's for sure. I mean, biggest values we've seen of the entire year, all happening right now. I've got a gorgeous Mahenge spinel that's a 1 carat. Those are very popular, so keep calling on those. I mean, really, truly, everybody should get one. Take a look at this Mahenge. Best Mahenge I've got. Just for color. Just color is breathtaking. Take a look at this. And the perfect setting. We don't see a lot of classic halos. We'll do halos, but they're usually triple halos with a side split shank with diamonds down the sides, the whole thing. This is actually 4178, and it's a 1 carat Mahenge spinel. Not too late to get one, but listen, there are no more coming through. This is all mined out. There was one mine in Tanzania that produced this rare, bold color of pinky red. That's what you get here. So rare to get a 1 carat size like this is. Looks spectacular in the halo design with 52 points in diamonds. And that is going to be, you ready for this? Our 1 carat Mahenge, 52 points in diamonds. Time to blow it out. It's time for it to go. It's been $33.99 forever. It's time to make sure somebody's, you see that color? That's the neon. Where it's not just pink, it's not just red. It's giving you blues and purples, and that's what neon's about. It's like it wants to turn into a different color. It's so glowy, it's so bright, it's so magnificent. And that's why we love Mahenges. No other spinel in the world has that color. And it's really rare to get a spinel. Spinels are very rare. They're a really rare version. They're so similar to sapphires, but they're rarer as a family. You don't see as many of them. They're not as prevalent. And to get a color like this and make it $1,599 should get it out the door in a hurry. That's a good one right there. Let me know if you have requests, because we need your requests here, because it's really, we're in last call territory on getting you items you need in time. And if you're all set and good to go, perfect. I'm going to show you a really, really, really important tanzanite coming up. I have been eyeing this one and I can't stop staring at it. So we're going to show it to you next. And it's our 252, one of our last emerald cuts here. Specialty piece in the blue wing variety. We love our blue wings, that's for sure. That's going to be coming up for you. We'll show that next. Thank you so much on the spinel. That one only is the yellow gold for now. So again, if you need it in time, yellow gold only on that one. Let's get a move on. We've got this fabulous idea for you here. Oh yeah, this one is so pretty. And so sometimes we have to get into those 8, 10 carat sizes to see a lot of red flash. This is the 252 that's bringing it. It is bringing it in a big, big way. So welcome to the show. We're in our last hour almost. So not a lot of time. And boy, do we got to get some jewelry out the door. So here's what we're here to do. Help you out with the values. Thank you for being with us. 10 days to go, 9 days really. So thrilled that you're here. I got 4 more days with you guys. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We've got the big tanzanite, 252. Emerald cut, guys. That's the rarer of the cuts. It's emerald cuts and it's rounds and it's ashers. Those are the ones that cost, it's like the $1 million stone. Best color in the world is Blue Wing Block D. Nobody's going to get you better, and we're almost out of them. Here's our 252. You guys ready for this? It has 76 points in diamonds. This is what I call the dressed up halo. It's that halo, but it's clusters and clusters instead of just like, same concept, right? We just saw a classic halo with stones right around it, right? This is where you get, it's clusters of stones creating the border all the way around the stone. Then we add diamonds to the shoulders as well. So here's what we're going to do, guys. I'm just looking for some participation here. It's 16:31. I feel like I'm losing you guys, so I'll tell you what we're going to do. We have an hour and 15 minutes left in the show. And if there's anything we can find, I'm begging for requests. You can tell me what you want. We'll go find it, bring it out. But in the meantime, we got a big old tanzanite. I think it's time to get it at home, and I don't know if the $34.99 is going to do it. So take a look at this. Let's see what we can do together on this one. The reds are there. You got that. It's the diamonds. Look at this, going all the way. So as far as the eye can see when you put that on, and this is some serious flashy flash going on this tansy. Do we love those clusters? You see how it's almost like a floral cluster going around and around and around and around and around? That creates a bolder way to frame your tanzanite. So it's much more of that like bolder frame, right? Instead of just having a little trail of pave or a little basic single row, it's way more. It's bold, it's bright, it's incredibly done. Let's try something here. Let's try it. $34.99 should be priced all day. So just know that when we start at a price like that and it goes any lower than that, something weird's going on. And that's what, I got to make it a little weird here. So instead of 34, we're just going to try this. And when we have so few blue wings, I spent the entire Tuesday afternoon talking about the lack of blue wings. I mean, literally, just blue wings, it's time. If you don't have one yet, it's time. And look at the reds. Look at the reds. I like it for every day, too. If you've thought to yourself, boy, they bring out a lot of those 5, 8, 10 carats. I've had up to 20 carats in a ring. If you're thinking, I don't know if I'm going to wear that all the time. I want to wear this every day. And you should, right? You should. Have that rarity, have that beauty on your hand as much as possible. Shall we? Let's just put on the auction block. I don't see any other way out of this. I mean, I know there's somebody kind of verifying $34.99, but we can make this better. Make it easier. Make it wild. Not even, watch this, not even $3,000 to start. We're going to help you out in a very big way if you have ever wanted a blue wing. And I'll tell you, this is one of those where, yeah, we did this on the diamond band. It was needed to get that started. I tell you what, we're going to do it again. If we go below 2,800, we're already there, we're under cost. Well, guess what I'm doing? I'm not starting at 28. That would be just trading jewelry, guys, just trading you to us. How about this, though? Not even starting at 28. You like this one? What are they on? Oh, something else. The pendant, which one? Yes, the bar. The bar. By the bar. 28, 25, 24, 23, 22, 2,000. Oh boy. Not even 2,000 to start. Let's try something. Did we get a request? That's awesome. We got a request for Joanne. I like it. We got a request for, ooh, 1 carat studs. The one, do you know that this is probably everybody's request right here, right now? Like everybody wants one. And I spoiled you with the 140s, but there were a lot of people who missed out on those. About a week ago, was that a week? I think it was a week ago tonight, actually. Yep. I had the 140s. Those are now gone. We'll bring the 1 carats next. Tell you what, make it $1,500 to start. 15! And we'll go up in $50 increments if you want to get that one going. And we've got 1 carat studs coming up. Actually, we've got yellow gold to show you. That's rare. So we'll get those prepped and ready to go. We'll have the, got to take the backings off of them here for display because they are the screw backs. So we'll talk about 1 carat studs. Well, this is going to be exciting. And we can get them there in time. Opportunity, no less. Well, this is exciting. No open yet on the tanzanite. I got studs to show you. Let's show you the studs. But still waiting, hoping, wanting, maybe? Wait, we'll see. Joanne, this is a really, I'm surprised that it's December 15th and we're getting this request. I mentioned last Wednesday, I was right here with you about 1 week ago right now. And I brought you something pretty exciting. It was carat 40 studs. Auction them off. A lot of people don't watch on Wednesdays and they were like, I missed them. You should have seen my email inbox. There were bad words. There was hate mail. Oh my gosh, you had the 140s. I didn't get them. Well, here's what we're going to do. That's what happens. I know people like so tempting. It's so tempting to watch the show the next day and do all that and get that. But my goodness, these are the values you might miss out on. And so it really is, for the true shoppers out there, it is so important to be here live and see what we have and get in on those opportunities. I'm going to go ahead and scrap the tanzanite real quick, and we're going to show Joanne's request. But the true story is this is probably a lot of people's request. We're going to show you the 1 carat diamond studs, the classics. This is going to be item number 1320. So limited. Limited, I'll say. Looks like we have 2 pairs, and that's it. 2 pairs. And I bet you that Joanne wants one of them because it was her request. We have, and how do I say this and not sound trite? We have the best value on studs in the world. We have the best value. And it is a fact. It is indisputable. You can look everywhere else. You can call everyone you know in the jewelry biz. Nobody is going to touch what we do on studs. But keep in mind, it's not just any stud we're bringing you. We're not bringing you studs with goobers and black spots and the carbon that's visible. We're bringing you VS diamonds. Half carat in each ear, not a light half carat. This isn't, because that's one way you can do it to save a little money typically is get light half carats. You can do that. We're bringing you exactly half carats, so they are the true, honest to goodness 1 carat total weight. This is the icon. This is where a lot of people like to start with their stud collection or even upgrade to if you've started with smaller and you're ready to go to the big ones. I'm so thrilled we have these, and it's been really tough to get big diamonds in today's world. It's been tough to get a value on them, so this is really a thrill. Obviously 2 pairs. Now, we're going to show you what we've got here. These are absolutely from all that distance away, when we just had a big ring up there, you can see how spectacular these are. And we'll come in close, because there is nothing to hide on a VS diamond stud that's a half and a half. And there they are. And might I point out, these are actually in yellow. We usually show the white. We recommend the white if you're not like just really, you know, only about the yellow gold. We recommend the white just because yellow gold tends to sometimes kind of cast a little yellow. That's common. That's why a lot of jewelers will do yellow gold only, because they want to hide the body color of their stones. Well, these are, again, look at the white against the white background. No body color, just absolute stunners, 5 millimeter screwbacks as they are now. You don't need to have that. If you prefer just a pushback, we can do that. If you want screwbacks, which most people do with a diamond of this value, that's already how we're planning it. We're giving you the extra bonus without an extra price tag. I'm looking, it seems like there's a little thread attached to this prong perhaps, I think. So let me see, I think we got that taken care of, much better. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I have 2 pairs, and white gold or yellow gold or rose gold's fine. I think we can get these. This should not be a problem, obviously, because no sizing needed. The only thing is if you needed them in a regular backing, it might take a little extra time, but we're going to do our best here. Should have plenty of time to get these to you, but let's just say, when you're investing into a diamond stud, and this is a stud that I have done the legwork for years, and the best price you can find is $6,500, but they are not VS. $6,500 stud is going to be an SI quality at best. That's the best I've ever found. That's one of those places you go where everything's sold in bulk. They have jewelry. They're pumping out, you know, all kinds of kind of classic styles. And they give you some mediocre quality, and they sell them literally hundreds a day for $6,500 a pair. Because when you can do volume, generally that means you can do a better value, and certainly that's going to beat most retailers out there. But that is a lesser grading. That is a lesser quality. These are going to be here in time. This is just what everybody tends to want for a great gift idea. If you're stumped and you don't know what to do, this is something that's going to work for any woman. I don't care what her age is. I don't care what her style is like. I don't care where she lives or what she does for a living or if she's even in the workplace yet. This is a stud that every woman can wear. And better yet, the 1 carat size is also one that you could wear first, second, third, really anywhere you want to as well. 5 millimeters each, white gold or yellow gold, but this is the value that nobody else has. And you can check it all day. I wouldn't recommend checking now and then calling us back because they'll be gone. But at $6,500, that would be beating everybody because that would be giving you an upgrade in the quality, but keeping the price to the best that can be found anywhere. Well, how about this? Instead of 65, and this is also great for anybody who missed the carat 40s, right? Because the carat 40s are gone. So this is perfect if you missed out, right? Not a huge difference in size when you're talking about the millimeter size, right? I believe the carat 40s were 5.5. So a half a millimeter isn't a huge visual difference. And here's what we're going to do. I'm blowing them out right now. Best price we've ever had. Instead of being even 65 or 55 or 45. Think about this. If you go half off the best price you can find on an SI material, you're still at $32.50. I can go beyond that. And this is where we just truly lead the pack. And it's one thing to do a regular quality, but to bring you this VS, that's so important. And why not? Why? You're paying less to get the best. So that's what it's all about. And they're not $32.50 and they're not $3,000 and they're not $29.99. Please check it everywhere you can look and find and Google and run out to the store. You will, after you get these, please get these now, because if you come back next week and go, okay, you're right, there's not a better value, these studs are not going to be here. There's already 1 pair gone and they're not even at their lowest price yet. We're not doing 29 or 28 or 27, and nobody else makes VS diamond studs unless you're going out and custom making them by buying the stones loose from a wholesale dealer, and that's even more money than what we're doing here tonight. You're not even spending 27 or 26 or 25. They're not $24.99. Watch this. I've been doing this 20 years. I'm on year 21, guys. I'm telling you, this is the thing. Even if you were to go back 20 years ago, the studs weren't that price. That's what's weird to me. Diamonds go up, gold goes up, labor goes up, all of that goes up, and yet these diamond studs have been consistently the best price you can pay, even if you go time travel back 20 years. Here's what I'm going to do. They're not even 24, 23, 22, or 21. It is the best value out there for the quality and the size and the gold and the mechanism that we have that makes it more secure and safe when they're on the ear. They're not even $2,099. Does Joanne like them? Was this your request? What'd she think? Oh, good. Well, I hope she likes them. Tell you what, they're $1,999 for the pair. That is the crate, and you can call every store out there. Ask them if they have VS diamond studs. 1 carat exactly, 50 points in each ear, in gold, not sterling, not overlay, in solid gold. You're not going to find it. You do not find it. $19.99. I'll try one on for you. Might as well see what they look like on to give you a perspective here of the sparkle and brilliance from a distance away. This is substantial diamond weight. Again, a 1/2 carat in each ear, and the perfect backing, which makes them more secure. That's important as well because you don't want to lose them, right? We're still going to do that more typical backing if that's what you'd like. There's the size. So I think that really helps to see kind of the size there. I didn't bother to thread on the backing. That would take a little bit of time, but take a look at this so you can see that size and get a sense of, as they move, how that sparkle comes to play. So that's impressive, and $19.99 they are. If you'd like a pair, get on those phone lines. We'll help you out. Do you have the first pair, Virginia, or are you thinking about something else? All right, so these are this is all we got. 2 pairs, 1 pair left now. VS diamond studs, 1 carat size. Amazing. They are amazing. Yes. Are you taking studs? Oh, good. Getting registered? Fabulous. Welcome to the show. Congratulations. One pair left, 30 seconds. Let's give it a go here. If I can't sell 2 pairs of studs, oh boy. Oh boy. The best sell, I mean, like, this is the greatest value out there. And again, nobody needs to listen to me, because I obviously you expect me to say they're the best value, but they literally are. You cannot find. I'm not talking about, oh, the other place down the street's going to have them for $2,099. No, it's not a matter of saving $100 or $200. It's a matter of saving thousands. The best, again, they're not even a comparison. The best comparison I can find is an SI material, and they're $6,500. I don't know about you, but when else do you get to save $4,500 on anything and get better? You get better quality. You get better. You're not getting this, where you actually see carbon spots. And again, most people have to. You have to live with some kind of mediocre clarity grading, because otherwise they get really pricey. And there aren't a lot of people who want to spend $10,000 or $20,000 on a stud. But just keep in mind, when you have a stud that is of this quality, that's what they go for. And the price does soar. When you start upgrading the C's, you know what I'm talking about, the 4 C's. We all know diamonds have 4 C's, right? It's what I have to train every single person who wants to get engaged. We first talk about the 4 C's, right? The color, the cut, the clarity, the carat weight. Believe it or not, carat weight starts with a C, not a K. K is for the gold. I have to explain this a lot. So again, everyone, just hopefully you can, I want y'all to be well versed on jewelry after watching for so many hours and so many years. Carat is C-A-R-A-T. That's for the actual weight of a stone. And then carat, K-A-R-A-T, is the purity of a gold. So just to be clear on that, because I know a lot of people get that confused, and why not? It's a letter difference. It sounds the same, but there is a difference. So C indicates carat weight of a stone, K, gold purity. So this is really what it's all about with that beautiful, beautiful stud. You're getting that higher clarity than you can really find in a bigger size. Bigger size diamonds don't usually come in higher clarity gradings, otherwise they just get too pricey. And then stores don't like to have their consumers be iced out. We like to bring everyone in. Stores know, they do a lot of research on what their consumer's willing to spend. And then they'll mark it up, 8 times so that they can put a 25% off sale around the holidays to get you in the door, right? And then hope you're gonna buy studs and something else. This is where, again, best you can find on an SI clarity grading, with there are visible inclusions no less, is $6,500 for this size. So being able to get a 1 carat, again, you can price them all day long on your own. I'm talking about one place. They go a lot higher. If you're going, what? I've seen them for 12 and 13 and 15,000. Yes. That's the best price I could find, was $65 on a 1 carat size in an SI quality. So to upgrade your clarity grading so significantly, to still maintain that 1 carat kind of elusive size, that's a magic size where they actually are 50 points in each year, and to give you solid gold findings, which are not cheap, especially when they're screwbacks. That's usually a $350 additional charge. Take a look. I think that might be sold out. I'm up here jabbing away, and yeah. She did? Thank you, Valerie. And then what about Joanne, our requester? She's not on the phone lines, right? Okay, so we have 1 pair left then. I don't know if Virginia or Kevin's getting that last pair, but thank you, Valerie, so much. And see, if it's the Valerie I know, she knows jewelry and she knows what's out there, right? This is why, again, when it comes to staples and classics like this, you come to TVON. Nobody's going to have a better value than we do. All right, next up, we're ready to move. We got to rock and roll. Got a big wheel coming up for our top of the hour. We've got a huge 8 carat tanzanite. I do have this 8 carat Asher. Take a look at this one. What do you think? This is a major piece here, and then it's those big yellow diamonds on the sides. 1 pair left at this moment. Look at this, beautiful and really rare. To get a, Asher cut 8 carat plus, very nice. Not to mention it's got almost a 1/4 carat yellow diamond on each side. So that's very special. Keep calling on the studs, guys. I got a pair left, and we can get those out to you in time. So how fabulous is that? And again, screwbacks are included in that price. We used to do it the other way around. We would include pushbacks, and then we'd charge you $350 extra for screwbacks. Now we've decided most people are getting the screwbacks anyway, so we're including it as an extra added bonus. So true story. Anyway, that one's going to be our 8 carat. Give us a call on that. I've got a wheel to show you for our top of the hour here, which is really good. A really special wheel. And keep those requests coming, because we're in the last hour already. Love to help you out with anything you're looking for. Love to get your favorite, especially if it's that last pair of studs. And I don't know, those should not be here much longer. Oh my, I see. We need to put the heat on if we want it to heat up. I gotcha. Okay, let's see if we can do that. I don't think the heat's ever been on in here before, but we're gonna try it. All right, so that's coming up, 8 carats plus. All right, let's do this, quick wheel. And then call me, will somebody let me know if we got that last pair of studs going? Somebody let me know that so I can just announce that to everybody. Really quick wheel here. Well, first, it's aqua. That's just the beginning. Watch this wheel as we build and build and build. You are about to see some wild opportunities come your way. And we're gonna stay in the barrel family very quickly here for morganite. Ooh, what's that we see? Double row and diamonds on the sides. How about a perfect Portuguese cut round? How about staying with the pinks here, but go into a different family of stones? Pink spodumene, i.e. kunzite. That's a good one. And now for our greens. We have this fabulous green. It's really it's got a little bit of blue. It doesn't show up as much on camera, but in person, there's a little bit of blue and a little bit of green to that unheated bicolor sapphire. Here it is. Believe it or not, we're going to stay with the sapphire family for this one. I have oh, look at how pretty that is. A hexagon cut in the sapphire, and then I have one more. That's a white sapphire, so it's a colorless sapphire. It's going to look for the world like a diamond without a diamond price tag, and that right there is the yellow. So let me just move these here. You'll see this a little bit better. That's the golden, that beautiful golden yellow sapphire. How about this for a great array of some really beautiful jewelry that, it's all gotta go, it's all gotta go. So let me bring this one now forward. I just want you to see them all really, really well. Just want to make sure they all look so good and you can see each one, and we're going to obviously put them on the hand as you call in and ask about them as well. There's that perfect Portuguese pink. eBay get the last studs? Not yet? Not yet? What? Now Kevin was on the phone, Antonio was on the phone. I thought somebody's getting those last studs, but I think they're still here. How about that? Still a pair of studs left, guys, at $19.99. I think maybe the times have changed. Because back when I've been doing this for all these years, like everybody always wanted studs for the holidays. I hope maybe after doing this 20 years, everyone has studs for the holidays, just because you maybe got them in years past. That's what I'm hoping. Let's take a look at this wheel. A lot of divine opportunity because rare. I mean, everything up there, rare. When have you ever seen a white sapphire? Very diamond-like there, right? We've got, by the way, these sizes of these sapphires are huge. The blue-green over here in the pear shape, that's a carat 52. Then we've got the white is actually a 255. These are all unheated, by the way. And then if we go to that orangey yellow golden, that's an unheated as well. That's a 213. So all the sapphires that you have here, really good sizes and all natural. Then there's the morganite. That's going to be our 8 carat 16. Well, no wonder. It's on this highly prized wheel. Those are white diamonds on the sides. To go in that rose gold, that is as is one only. Here's the kunzite. I think these are all one onlys. Yes, they are. Ooh, this is going to be something. Well, you know what? If they're all one onlys, and they are. And we can change gold color on anything but the morganite is in rose only, the white sapphire is in white gold only, and the kunzite is in white gold only. Everything else we can change. The ones that I just mentioned stay as they are. Here's what we're going to do. I've got a huge value for you on a wheel, and we got to sell them out quick. We have our last hour here, so if you have any questions or any requests you want to get into us in this last hour, it is now the time to do it. It's now or never time on the Wednesday here, but our 6 pieces, gotta fly, gotta fly. And that's a fancy cut kunzite too. So you've got a lot of special color. It's that orchid saturation we love. Mwah, it's beautiful, right? Pinks like that. The morganite is of its best level. The kunzite is of its best level. And that's really all we care about showing you. I've even rejected pieces here on the air. It's rare, but sometimes you just go, never mind, right? Sometimes it's got to be the very tippy top best. That's what everything up here is. They're also one onlys. So it's going to be hugely important to dial in early if you want anything on this wheel. The aquamarine is stunning. And to think we have sapphires, that 3 of them, all unheated, all big carat and a half sizes or more. And yet there's not a price like $49.99. Just as a, for instance here, the price tag started all over 10. Actually, 17,000, 10,000, 12,000, 18,000, 13,000, and 10,600. Those are the original prices on those 6 rings. I got all the information waiting for you. We are going to blow them out. It is our end of the year clearance. It's already here. It's already here. And we're getting a jump start because we got a lot of jewelry to move. So you are here to see some of the most monumental values you've ever witnessed ever. Even if you're a TVON lover and you've been here a long time, take a look at what we got here. Best of the best. They're not 49. I got to get serious about moving jewelry, guys. Every single piece. That's a sapphire. That's a sapphire. And so is that. It's amazing. Call me with your favorites. That best of morganite. It's a Portuguese cut. Beautiful round, best color. I mean, just what we want, that pink, no peach, no orange, just that really perfect pinky color there that is like looking at a pink diamond but bigger. And then you've got the kunzite, purples and blues with the pinks there to create that very special color. Carlos, I got nobody on the phone lines. Oh, goodness. This is going to be, I can tell this one's going to be an interesting wheel. I'm going to make this really simple, though. I promise you that. There's diamonds on every single one of them. We got special pieces here. Again, one of a kind. Some of them limited on the gold color. Some are not. We're going to help you with all of that. Here's what I've got to do. I'm going to try to help everybody the best I can. If there's something you like, I don't say buy something just because it's cheap, because I'm going to take it there where you're going to be tempted to just get it. I hope that you've liked it already. Maybe it's something you've been looking for. Yes, Jess, go ahead. Oh, okay. Okay, so here we got a couple people thinking about pieces on this wheel. That rare, the blue and the green of that sapphire. Yes, you like the sapphire? Morganite. And which sapphire? Blue, green, white, or we got the golden. So they like the white sapphire and the morganite. We may have 2 gone, guys. They're not 49. I have got to really, when we say we got to rock and roll here at the end of the show, we got to rock and roll. So what was scheduled to be on this wheel, which obviously you heard, they're all 10,000 and up on the pricing. What is actually scheduled to be this lowest rock bottom is $29.99. Just, you know, true story. I'm going to help you out here. We're at the end of the night. We got to move some jewelry. So, you know, I'd rather see them go out at something rather than where they're supposed to. Just if it means getting them out the door, staying here, those are the 2 options. I say let's get them out the door. We're going to do just that. And here's how we do it. Pennies on the dollar of what they should be. Take a look at this. They're not 29. They're not even 19. 99. Oh, just start saying sold now, because if we just went under 2,000 and you like the white sapphire, look at the finishing on that. It follows the lines of the stone. The white sapphire, don't hesitate, guys. That's the 255. That's the mega sapphire, right? Look at that. It looks like a diamond. It really does. Everyone's going to think it's a diamond. We've had diamonds in that cut. It's a 255 with 36 points and diamonds around it. They're not 19, because I got 1 caller and we need more. So you know what's going to happen here. It's a major sacrifice of pricing, and that's all right. Whatever it's going to take to get them out the door, all 6, all 1 onlys. I need callers right now. They're not even 19. Come on in. 255 sapphire is being verified. How about the morganite? Portuguese cut and as saturated as we've seen in a morganite right there. And 4865, it's an 8-carat 16. You want some razzle dazzle with your pink morganite? That is not, you know, every single other network in the world uses star filters. We do not. We are the only network that doesn't employ star filters. Think about that. We don't use filters. That's the stone. That's the stone and the amazing cutting that the stone has that is doing that. What you see there. Thank you, Portuguese Cutting. The best cutters in Brazil have taken their Brazilian morganite best of, and they've created a light show. And it's not 19. Well, I'm already below cost by a mile. I got 1 caller on the phone lines. I got 2-carat sapphires and the morganite and the coons. I mean, we're at a loss. Truly at a loss here. We'll just keep going. We'll get them all gone. And this is what typically happens. When you got to go to these ends of the earth to move jewelry, usually what happens is by the time we get there to that price tag, guess what? People are starting to miss out. They're going, well, I didn't know she was going that low. That's why you call early. We're going to go as low as we got to go until they're all gone. It's really that simple. And you know they're too cheap already. So they're already a value. It's not going to be $19.99. Take a look. I mean, any one you want. Sapphires galore. I don't know, the white sapphire and the morganite, 2 front rows. Already verifying. Here's what I'm going to do instead of even 19, 18, 17. I'm not even making them 1777. There is not a bad one in the bunch. When you talk about rarity, gorgeous color, great cutting, all of that It is something else. $17.77 they're not. $16.99 they're not. How about this? Lowest price we can do. Take them while they're here. $1,599. That's it. $15.99, 60 seconds, and I melt them down. I mean, we'll take the stones out first and the diamonds out second, and then we'll melt down the gold and make something else. But I'll tell you, if there's one you love, save us from the trouble, because that price is bonkers. So take advantage of it. Let me know which one you love. Here's the kunzite on the hand. This is that fancy, they're calling it a kite cut. I would say a little bit different than a true kite cut. It's a 9 karat 15. It's got that really saturated color. Oh my, that's a 915 with 17 points in diamonds along the sides. Great cut. Which one are you taking? Oh, wonderful. The white sapphire is gone. The morganite is gone. Congratulations. Those are both as is. They took the 2 that are as is there. Actually, there's one more. The kunzite is as is as well. The rest we can change. So good news there. Thank you so much. Morganite, white sapphire, gone. Next up, tell me, Antonio, which one you like. Is it the kunzite, the blue-green sapphire, or the golden yellow emerald cut, or maybe the aqua? $15.99. Wowza. That's it. Final call. We're there. We're there. That's it. Last chance. There's a very large, the 8 karat Asher cuts here. A lot of people are asking about that. 8 karat Asher with the big diamonds on the sides. Very important. Loving those. All right, final call. We'll give it 30 more. 30 more seconds just to see if we can't get the 4 more out the door. That's what we're trying to do. And there's that blue, green, sapphire. It's so pretty. And it's got that double halo. It's done a little differently where it's got the outside done like leaves. Loving that 74 points in diamonds. Any one you like, let me know. I'll help you. Might bring out the big, big, big bracelet. If it's anything go pricing, I think we should bring out the big Princess Cut bangle. Yeah, that matches the band we had earlier. That is a wild one. We'll share that with you. We've got a Padparasha that's been brought down in price for you as well. Padparasha sapphire. How about the 8 karat? What crazy thing can we do on an 8 karat tanzanite tonight? Making tanzanites really affordable for you. We have a 12 karat in a round, but I kind of love the 8 karat with the yellow diamonds with it. I mean, it's really, really stately. Yellow sapphire is gone. Congratulations. That's going to be item number 4088. Here it is on the hand. That yellow sapphire that's the big one. That's a 2 karat 13. So that one's now spoken for as well. Congratulations. Boy, that flash on that sapphire. So well done. All right, final call. Kunzite, aqua, and bicolor sapphire. The last 3 choices there for you tonight. That bicolor is worth every bit of it for the stone. That stone is amazing, and it's a 152 unheated. Blues and greens, which is very apparent in person. On camera, it looks more green. It's got a lot of the blues running through it as well. And then we have that gorgeous aqua, Sierra Santa Maria, just amazing size. 324 is going to be one of our big ones there. So loving them. Give us a call if you'd like that. Any one of those 3. We'll move right along. I'm just going to show that aqua up close as well, so you can really see that one all on its own and just get a sense of the carat weights. On the aqua. So that one's going to be, Tony, item number 5024. I just really think this needs a look up close and personal with that 324 size, also with 68 points in diamonds. Loving that one. Don't forget about our kunzite, also here in that fancy cut, and that's the 324. Now look at the diamonds, how they're actually wedged in the side there. There's a little bit of pave on one side after the little twist, if you will. Then there's a halo, but it's between that you have 3 bigger stones that are set within it. So fabulous idea. We can change the gold color on that one. Continue to get requests in if you have them. We'd love to hear from you. Look and see if we can find you something special. Just a reminder, we had this 252 tanzanite earlier. If you're thinking about that one, try to get that one started for $1,500 to open. We did not get the open, so that's here, because what I'm about to do is show you the 8 karat. And so I just want you to know you have options here tonight, whether you're looking for 2.5 or whether you want to go for the gusto here and get the 8 karat plus that sits like that. Now this one, obviously, we've given a little extra oomph to it by adding the big yellow diamonds. This will be item number 4539, and just a very special Asher cut in an 8 karat size. Gotta love that. And here's what we'll do. 48 points in VS yellows on the sides, nearly a 1/4 carat on each side for you. in the fancy yellows. Those are natural stones too. So it's not just like we've just added any old diamond. Those are fancy yellows that are deserving of being in a really big pair of earrings or in a really spectacular ring or a pendant, and yet they're used here as the accent, as the accentuator to that blue wing. And is there a better combo than the blues and the purples and the reds with those yellows on the sides? They look good. But it's 8 carats. It's 8 carats, which is a big time gem. Of course, our best. And our Asher, one of our beloved cuts. We all enjoy seeing here, don't we? Well, it's time to get this one home somehow. And yet, I'm looking at $79.99. Thank you so much. Superstar price there, but oh yeah, what about it? It looks empty, doesn't it? Were you wondering if I even had one? I do. It's just not very full. Okay. Usually by now we're overflowing into box 3. But hey, you know, it's Wednesday. 10 days. Anybody excited for baby Jesus' birthday? I am. I'm excited. Here's what we're going to do, guys. $79.99. Not going to make it $79.99. Give me a call. Tell me what you want to do. I mean, if you like it, tell me. I'm open to suggestions because it's $79.99. Listen, it's not the first time today we've gone under cost. I'm willing to do it again and again and again until the show's over. But here's the thing. It's first got to be something you like. And I know with tanzanites, I might be the only one who doesn't have one yet. I don't know. I don't know where we stand. I hope everyone's got one. It's getting to that point where in a few days, big anniversary, 3 years here, of bringing blue wing block Ds. That's exciting. We've had them for 3 years on the 18th. So that's exciting. Never thought they would last this long, but we've been kind of rationing them out a bit and never showing too many at one time. And so hopefully the goal was to get everybody a stone who wanted one. Let's just go ahead and I'm open to suggestions. If you want to make me an offer on it, if it's reasonable, we can take it. It's really up to you. But I want to make this as simple and easy as we can here and just get it home, you know? It's the end of the year here. So we're really letting some of our greatest pieces go. And if that's something, I know with holiday rush going on, we're all working on a budget this time of year, right? Maybe not other times, but this time of year, we all, you know? So I get that. So if that's the piece you can't live without, call me and make me an offer on it. Just tell me what you want to do. We'll see what we can do. And hey, I think it's a good time. We're feeling very jolly this time of year and obviously super generous and giving as we always do. So do you want to show you these big ruby earrings? If anybody wants the biggest ruby earrings we've got, look at that. Wow, that's an earring. So that means there are 2 of those for you. Yeah, and somebody does want it. Okay, so I just heard that somebody wants to open the 252. Okay, let's do that real quick. 1631 was the item number, so think about that. Here's the 2. Yes, it's been that way. Had a little delayed response to a few items, so come on in. If you were missing this on the original presentation, we are going to, actually, it sounds like we do have the open now. How nice. So here it is, 1631. Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl wants to get this going. It's our 252 Blue Wing Block D. This is the emerald cut. So a more elongated version, if you will, of an Asher, right? They're different cuts, but very closely related. This is going to be more rectangular as opposed to square. Hey, now we've got the open at 15. So we're looking for 1550. This was up earlier. Now I know some of you might join us at different points of the show. So this was up earlier. We did not get the open. Cheryl just called in and said, I'll open it. Did she say 15? I'll open it. So we've got 15. We're looking for $50 increments, and it's a 252 in an emerald cut with red flash everywhere. Take a look at this. Antonio, yes. Yes. No, did not say that. No, they're not GIA certified. If they were, I would have shown you the cert. Well, we don't do appraisals. And I'll tell you what, new register, here's why we don't do appraisals. It would be a conflict of interest for me to tell you what something is worth because I'm the one selling it. So if you are interested in doing an appraisal here or anywhere else, if you have a jewelry store doing their own appraisals, run for the hills. That is not kosher. That's just not ethical, okay? That would be wrong. So nobody's going to do their own appraisals if they're ethical. Appraisals are something we encourage you to do on your own. We would never do appraisals, ever. We never have, we never will. Appraisals are different from a GIA cert. A lot of our diamonds are GIA certified. Those diamond studs were not, because that would require 2 GIA certs. We do not have GIA certs on those. I've only had 1 pair of diamond earrings ever certified by the GIA, but they are VS. So Most of our diamonds are not certified by the GIA unless they're a really, really big individual stone, like our 2 carat, 3 carat, 4 carat 5s. But yeah, appraisals are not something you should never require that of the seller. That would be a huge conflict of interest for me to say, I'm selling them for $19.99, but they're worth a cajillion dollars. That's not right. So we encourage you to do your own independent appraisals with people that are reputable, that are in the know, and that's the way to do that. So yeah, we don't do our own appraisals ever. We just won't, and we don't, and I wouldn't suggest shopping with people that do their own appraisals, because that's not good. But anyway, I hope that answers the question. So, but they are $19.99. We'd encourage you to shop around, because there's not a VS 1 carat anywhere for that price. In VS quality, yes. Okay. Well, so what I would encourage you to do is, what I would also say is one other easier way than to do an appraisal, if you're going, I don't know where to go or who to trust, go to a jewelry store and show them your earrings. Don't give them to them. Show them to them and say, what would you charge me for the same earring? And they'll look at them, they'll loop them, they'll look at the size, they'll weigh the stones, and, well, you can tell them as well, because weighing them is going to have to take them out of the prongs and all that, So they'll just, again, there are diamond studs everywhere you look in 1 carat sizes. What I would encourage your caller to do is make sure that when you do look at so-and-so's 1 carat studs, just make sure you're comparing apples to apples, because VS stones is where we shine, literally. There are not a lot of VS 1 carat studs out there. So that's kind of my point about that. That's something that if you're shopping for studs for a long time, you can look everywhere and you find SI best quality. There's a lot, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of I1s, I2s, I3s as well to keep the price down. And they're still thousands of dollars. So again, we encourage you to do your own appraisals. This is to our new shopper who already got the studs, and she's like, okay, now what? Go to a jewelry store, see what somebody else would charge for a VS stone if you can find them, and make sure the size and the cut is the same. Because with diamonds, you have to look at 4 factors to determine their value. So you can't just judge it based on a 1 carat. There are 1 carat studs that I'm sure would be less money somewhere, but they would probably be studs that wouldn't look like diamonds. They would be a little bit not so great. So we have 15, so that's all in our diamond stud deal, which I think we still have 1 pair, but check with your operators. Here's what I'm going to do on this. We're at 15 now. So Cheryl came in a little after the fact. She said, I'll start it for 15. Do we have anybody verifying 1550? Because we're going to give it 2 minutes and hope that we do. So it's going to be a final 2 minutes on the clock, and we will send this 60 or 76 points in diamonds with your 252 blue wing out the door. Take a look. Last call. 2 minutes on our tanzanite, which here's what it looks like on the hand. Ooh, that heater, it's working. That heater is nice. It's working. It's working. What do you think? Hey, Jess, are you thinking about that? You're not on this one. No. Oh, okay. Sure. Chameleon, yes. Oh, sure. Like just visually, not the GIA cert brown, green, yellow thing. GIA had it listed as fancy brownish, greenish, yellow, if my memory serves me correctly, but I'll tell you. Yeah, let me go get it. As soon as this auction wraps, which is in a minute 15 or so, we're looking for 1550, and we got nothing but the open. Nothing but the open. How about that? And then on the chameleon, I would classify it just as a yellow-green. Again, keep in mind, it changes color. So it really does look like kind of a neon, like a yellow-green to start. Not as green as some. Usually they tend to be a little more mossy green to start. The GIA does call it a fancy brownish, greenish yellow. I see no brown. I would never call it brown in a million years. I'm going to show it next after this auction concludes. We're still at 30 seconds to see if we have any challengers for Cheryl's bid here. It sounds like this one's going at 15. And then we'll show that chameleon again. Best value in a chameleon by far. 20 seconds remaining. Last call, 15 once. Anybody else? And Virginia, you're on something else as well. Out, okay. Out, out, out. And you're still talking studs. So let's see, 15, going once, twice, 3 times. That is officially 2 and 1 and sold. Congratulations. So Jess, may I show this again just to kind of, I think the visual, I think the camera is really, at least what I'm seeing on camera, on my monitor looks very consistent with what I see in person. Because I know sometimes cameras can, you know, shift a little bit on the color. Sometimes sometimes something looks a little more purple or blue than it does. This is really, I would say, a very strong, kind of like when you look at it in person, a very neon type of color. Neon yellows tend to be like a yellow-green mix, right? I will show you the cert again. Remember, this was item number 848, so it's got that really, really, really special two-tone gold mounting, yellow gold for the prongs, and then the rest is white gold. Here's the cert. So again, they're always, seems like on every stone they include brown, which is interesting. But they're taking into account, they watch it change color, so they're taking into account both colors, the color in heat and then the color in room temperature. So they've got it listed as fancy brownish greenish yellow. It's an I1. It is a 59 pointer, which is actually one of our more significant sizes, certainly. And it's really well done. Yeah, that is so good. Congratulations on that one. That one was on earlier. That just went out the door. And then, did we have any questions? All right, let's go to ruby earrings next. Ruby earrings, big time. There they are. Wow, yes. Did you say Sandra? Oh, Sandra? Sandra? Thank you. Yes. The Asher, oh, I was looking for offers on it. Yeah. Do they have any idea? It was $79.99 is what it was. Let me show you the other ruby earring. Yep, item number 5131. And do you want me to go back to the Asher cut as well? We can go back to the Asher. I'm sorry? Why are you laughing? I mean, why? Why are you laughing? Okay, I got to tell you a true story. Virginia, who is that? Christine just called and she's asking about the 8 carat, right? And I said, make an offer, and she made an offer, and you said her offer, and Joyce starts busting up laughing. Now, I didn't laugh because I was looking for a legitimate offer. Hold on. Is this the one we're talking about right here? That's the one. And that's item number, Tony. I'm just going to go back to it. Then we'll go back to the rubies. 4539. So, Christine, 4539, that's the one, right? 802, Asher cut, 48 points. Well, she made an offer. It's $79.99, right on the bag. That's what it says right there in red. Well, I asked for offers. I got an offer. I'm thrilled with that. And I'll tell you what, here's the deal. Joyce over there kind of giggled a little bit. Okay, it was more like full-on laughter, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to ask if anybody can beat it. It's a low offer, but it's under cost. But this is not the first time I've sold something under cost tonight, so I'm okay with that. It's listed at $79.99. Tony, the offer on the table is it, am I right? Is it $3,200? Let me make sure I heard it right. Is it 32? 32. Christine, I want to thank you for your offer. She's the only one that took me up on it. Here's the deal. Offer on the table is 32. Tony does not know, I don't know how he's going to do the graphics on this. But I've got an offer for $3,200. If anybody can beat it, you let me know. If anybody can beat the offer. Otherwise, I'm going to take the offer. True story. And it just got a laugh when that offer came in. But I'll tell you, we are serious about moving jewelry at any cost, or at any under cost this would be. I have got an offer of $3,200. You tell me. If you can beat that offer, call me now. I will give it 2 minutes. It's kind of like an auction, right? Except I would never, could never, have never, would never start at $3,200. You know that. Because it's an 8 carat plus. And remember, this is the one that's got a nearly quarter carat yellow diamond on each side. That would be a 24 and a 24 pointer on each side. If anybody can beat the offer, you let me know. And this is happening right now. We have 28, 29 minutes left in the show. I don't have time to waste. So I'll tell you what, look at the ring. I'm going to try it on again. After I do that, Tony, I'm going to put up a clock. We're going to give it 2 minutes and see if anybody can beat Christine's offer. Yes, go ahead, Jess. Yes, that's right. Well, no. Yes, that is correct. All right. There's the ring. There's the 802. 48 points in the, Jess, we had 50 pointers with 10 points in diamond accents for the same price. So that's giving you all that extra with all the extra. We're talking about the Chameleon. Let me do this. Okay, Christine, 2 minutes away. We'll take her offer if we don't get a higher offer. This is just, can you make me a higher offer? Can you make me a higher offer? You let me know, and we'll see what shakes out. Final 2 minutes, and look at this. Up close and personal. Wow. Now that's a stone right there. And you know what? It also, those are big yellows right there and there, as it is two-tone gold. I could change it. I could change it. I think you kind of want to let those yellow diamonds hang out in the yellow gold. But this is really, really beautiful to have an 8-carat pluser. And we're just spending now down to 90 seconds left. It's our highest offer. If you can beat it, you got to call me within the next 85 seconds. You got to call now. And we'll find out if anybody can beat it. There's no increment. Just let me know if you got a higher offer. Just let me know. I mean, you could be, respectful, $100 or $200 or $300 or $500, or keeping in mind it's an $8,000 TVON ring, and here we are looking at something vastly different. So let me know if you want to beat it. Can you beat it? What's up? What? Thank you, Christine. I think it's admirable when I say, because I don't do that very often. I don't say just put a price out. The fact she called and said, here's what I'm willing to do. And I think that's great. I think that's great. Thank you. Thank you for starting what could be the demise of my career right here. But it's okay. It's okay. 30 seconds remaining and we're selling it. Does anybody have a higher offer? Antonio, tell me something good. Tell me something good. Tell me I don't need to, and be generous. Don't be generous, be respectful of the fact that it's an $8,000 ring with some big old yellow diamonds on the sides. 24 pointers each. That's not a compilation. It's not a bunch of little ones, but that is one stone on each side. Do you have a higher offer? Legitimately verified? Yes, no? Tell me, because we can't redo this. We only got 25 minutes left in the show. Do you have 33? Yes, no? Sell it. You got it. Just you got it. You got it. All right. I'm going to show the ruby earrings because I know I popped them in and I took them away. So I got to show you what I've got here. Here are the ruby earrings yet again. I really like that they sit up on their own because it's a really big earring. So it's just hanging out right there. Jess, who got the Chameleon? Susan, thank you so much. Where's Susan calling us from? Oh, you're kidding. She's missed out on a couple? Well, did you tell her that's the biggest? Wait, she knows the name and everything? I love that. She's like, William stole it from me. oh my gosh. I tell you, listen, as a shopper myself, I always say this, nothing haunts you like the things you don't buy, or in this case, like the things you miss out on, right? I get it, Susan, but you know what, Susan? Sometimes it's meant to be, because that's the thing. I'm a believer in that because that was our biggest value on a Chameleon ever. Truly, yeah. So Susan, sometimes I think it all works out the way it's supposed to. The universe has a way. It has a way. All right, so this is one pair of earrings, 5131 is the item number. Let's talk about the 374 princess cuts that are invisibly set. Not our first invisible sets tonight. We've had diamonds, now we have rubies. And this is also going to be, a carat of 7 in diamonds. We did not leave the diamonds out. There is no lack of diamonds there. They're there, they're awesome, and there's a big one between this oversized lever back and what you have there, which is going to be, I love those rubies. How about that glow and that blue, red, purple that is glowing from those rubies? So you're not, I know it's easy to get caught up in that cut, which is rare, and the way they're set, which is rare, but to get all of that glow still from the stones. And look at how this is done from the inside, because it's got a full undercut. This reminds me of we had a pendant like this earlier that was like this with the hearts and the pear, I guess. I guess this one's 3 hearts and a pear shape, all coming together, looking so good, just like that. That's a really special earring. I'll show you one on the hand. We'll show you the length, and that's a big earring right there. Not only are they long, but they got that drama of the width of the rubies, just like you see those there. Then we've got 1.5 inches. Wow, that is good. plus that big diamond that goes from the lever back to the drop. So I'll try one on. They're yellow gold only. There's a crazy good value here. They are just as good as on their way, even though nobody's on the phone lines yet for them. That'll change. And that has a lot to do with this, the way they look from a distance, the glow that those rubies are delivering. From a distance in a not well lit area, and look at the glow. You know how I always talk about too, that sparkle off the surface. It doesn't need to be a princess cut diamond to do that. You have it again here with that. See how it just kind of shines white? There's no white in the stones. It's not a diamond, it's a ruby, but look at how amazing they glow and they shine. There's like a duality happening here that is so precious and so rare and so pretty. And does that not just look like an earring that should cost $60,000, $70,000, $80,000? In the real world, yes. Yes. Not here. I'm so glad we aren't the real world, aren't you? Take a look at them one more time. Up close and personal. And not even going to be 8. No, they're not 80. They are so not 80. They're not going to be 80. They're not going to be even a fraction of that. Even $8,000. Not going to be. This is what we live to do, and that is a whole lot of ruby right there. And they're not even going to be 8, 7, 6, 5, or 4. Wait a minute now. This is a lot of ruby action, and even more in the diamonds. I love that you're getting a carat 07 in the diamonds. Tell you what, yellow gold only as they are, ready to go. We'll have them to you well in time. There's nothing to do. No sizing, no gold color change allowed here. So first caller, they're not even $3,000. Are you kidding me? For that kind of carat weight, you're getting almost 5 carats of gems. It's an amazing, amazing wow. The rubies are still glowing. That tells you so much about their quality, their clarity, the fact they can glow from so far away. That's a top stone. They're not 29. They're not 28. They're not 27. Keep it going. Under cost all night long. I mean, that's what this show has become. 27, 26, 25. It's just too cheap. Make them $2,499. There's only one pair. There's only one pair. And that's it. $24.99. One caller, one pair, and all that wow. It's so good. And that's going to be how the rubies go. Give us a call. If you have any last minute requests, we still got 20 minutes, so we could still get a request in here or there. I've got the big bangle coming up. This would be, I cannot get over the weight and the feel of this bangle. Let me know who's got the ruby earrings. Those should be so gone. $24.99 for that kind of ruby. Action all the way through. Diamonds from the rest of the way. Just exquisite. Bangle time. We have saved one of the best for last. And it's here. In just all that weight. I don't know if you guys were here with us a couple hours ago when we had a band that matched this, but this is the bangle. And this is the exact match. And one of the things we were raving about was the thickness of the gold. Let me tell you, if you own any of our bangles, you know we do them right. But this is by far the heaviest, best feel we have in a bangle, bar none. It is weighty. There's also going to be, it's ready to go in white or yellow. That's the other bonus. I want to make sure we had a yellow gold in case you're needing the yellow gold for a holiday. Remember, we actually, if you are an average size, this is ready to go. So anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5 inch bracelet, if that's what you wear, this is exactly what we've got to help you out. Look at how smooth. Again, this is once again double row, invisibly set princess cuts all across. Remember that extra bonus? Look at it from this direction, how smooth and seamless, not a prong in the bracelet. You've got your double figure 8 safety, your hinged opening, all of that. And yep, those are VS diamonds still. And then let me show you from the sides, because this is really important, and this is why it feels so good. That thickness and depth of the gold once again that you're seeing here, where yep, that is a lot of weight in the gold, which you wouldn't normally expect to get from a bracelet of any kind. Bangle, link bracelet, certainly bangles have a lot more gold than a link bracelet typically does. This is really fitting the bill here. And yeah, $386 in diamonds. That's not inexpensive, especially when it's got the undergallery. I'm going to pop those figure eights open. We're going to try it on for you. It could not be easier to just slide it on, and you're good to go. It pops into place, and that's it. You're done. It couldn't be easier. Then you would just, if you were going out for the day, you would fasten these figure eight safeties. You would put those together, and you would lock those in, and then you are good to go. So here's what we've got. Stunning, easy to wear. I mean, think about this. Absolutely smooth. There is not a single prong. Again, the only thing that you would have any texture to are the figure eights. That's it. And this bangle, all that thickness we were talking about in the ring, if you were lucky enough to win the ring, how cool was that, right? We had an auction on the ring. But that was a carat 11, I think it was. This is 386 in diamonds. This is where I think you really get the appeal. The movement of the wrist is where you really, really get the wow of why we adore Princess Cut VS, why we love that smooth, silky finish, why we love them set in all of this gold where the weight, I like feeling my jewelry. It's just so rare these days. Look at the inside and how it's finished with that grid-like undergallery. Who doesn't want to feel their jewelry? We've gotten in this gold era where gold is just even high-end. Pieces are so tinny and lightweight and like tinfoil. This is heavy and weighty and beautiful and should be worn every day, can be worn every day. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. I've got an $89.99. I know, talk about going out with a bang. We're doing it right now. $89.99, but so be it. We've had a lot of big high-end pieces today that have gone for a fraction of what they should. We have about 15 minutes left of the show, so last call for requests or checking on availability if there's anything you want to check, see if it's still here, check on is, any of your requests here. We can always get in a request here last minute as well. But this bangle is going to be it. We have white, we have yellow. I have the yellow ready to go. I can literally do the yellow. We can send it out tomorrow to you. Average size only. So that gives you a little leeway here. Anything between 6.5, 7.5, if that's what you wear, you're good. $89.99, it's not going to be. Call it a finale. This is what we're doing. It's not $89, $79, $69, or $59. And with all of this gold, and obviously the gold bangle takes a lot of gold to do a bracelet. It takes a lot. It takes $386 in diamonds. That's a lot. I'm not doing $59 or $49 or watch this. So much. Biggest and best bangle we have with so much gold, it's not even $3,999. What a way to finish off our Wednesday here. Double figure eights, sleek as can be. Look at that. Even the shimmer of the way the light catches the outer rims of the gold there and just wows you with the light. That's an accent to the gorgeous diamonds that are already here. And it's not even $39.99. Try this bangle, remembering you have a money-back guarantee. If you or your gift recipient doesn't go absolutely head over heels crazy in love for this bangle, you can send it back. Yet you're getting the best value we have on a bangle, on princess cuts, on this. Again, I wish I had a gold weight on this bangle because it is that significant. It's not even going to be $39.99. Let's just take you to the absolute best it's ever been. It truly is. I really do think, as somebody who has shopped for a lot of jewelry for a lot of years, and I think like so many of us, our jewelry taste might evolve, but just our lifestyles evolve, and I think our perspective evolves a little bit. And at this point, I'm always looking towards those things that you want to invest a little more into the pieces that you're going to wear a lot. And I think maybe a lot of people start that way. For me, I was spending a lot on the really, really extravagant pieces that I ended up not wearing all the time, that were more like special occasion. And even though, yes, this is a lot of diamond weight and it may or may not be your everyday bracelet, I hope it is. And get the best for whatever you're going to live in. That's why I say our diamond studs are so good. Call us on those 1 carat diamond studs. See if we have a pair left. It's worth it to get the best, even if it were more money. And here it's not. That's the ultimate irony. But it's worth it to spend a little more to get the better quality on those pieces that you're going to live in, like diamond studs, a diamond band, a diamond bangle. The classics. The ones you wear every day, whether you're going to go out and see a lot of people or not, whether you're really dressed up or not. This is the piece you live in and you wear and you love and you enjoy, but it's not even $39.99. This is that huge value on, remember, a better quality of diamond. It's a different, more elevated cut and setting. So you can't look at it like the way you do every other 386 diamond ring, because even when it's 6 carats 40 in a lot of round brilliant set pave like this ring, it's not the same as when you get bigger stones, fancy cuts, and set in a more complex way. And that's what this bangle is. If it was easy, everybody would do it. If it was inexpensive, everybody would do it. The reason they don't is because this is so complicated to do. And it's not even $39, $38, or $3,700. $99. We have white, we have yellow. Try it out. You will not be disappointed. I'll make it $3,777 to the very first 2 callers. We have one in white, one in yellow, and that is it. So this is your time to pick it up and enjoy what is so outrageously super fine, like the highest level in diamonds and gold, and just really honestly doesn't do it just much justice sitting on a wheel. No matter how I try to pick it up or move it, this is what you have to see. You have to see it on. You have to see what happens when you get the light just completely going all the way across, not just the diamonds, but the gold on the sides. And that's, again, look at the gold, the thickness of that bangle. That's solid. So this is really impressive. We did it right. We knew this was going to be our most opulent of bangles. We knew that. So we went all out with it. No doubt about it. We went completely all out. Diamond quality, the princess cutting, this, you just fasten those. Once you've popped it in, you fasten those along the side and you are locked in. Not like that's going anywhere. Without those figure 8s, you would be super secure on its own. But look at that on the wrist. And again, we did this earlier with the band. I think I should do it again. Let me go ahead and grab a ruler and show you the actual width of the bracelet. And then let me know if you want the white or the yellow, because this bangle itself, it's about 1/4 of an inch. That's like the ring, right? I'm sorry, what color do you want, white or yellow? White or yellow, white or yellow. That's amazing. Whoo, like it. Look at, no, not like it. Like, not a strong enough word. This is what you put on. And remember what we were talking about when we had the band? The practicality of princess cuts invisibly set. The smooth nature, not a prong in it, not a prong. That's what makes it so complex, is to make that curve, to round out, to take square diamonds. Literally, they have 90-degree cornered angles. So to take diamonds and put them in a double row, 2 rows only, guys, they're big stones, all across the way. I didn't count these stones, but remember the stones in the band were 5.5 points each. So they were significant. This is about the same scale as the band. So take a good look at it. And $37.77, we'll give it 60 seconds. I'll try to show you something else before we go. But that is just record-breaking price tags right there. And that way it sits up a little on its figure 8. I just really need you to see those diamonds face up. And the way, it's just harder to tell when you've got so much gleam and so much glisten from this angle, the white against the white gold. It's really just, it's something you need to experience in person. And to see princess cuts in that VS quality is remarkable. Let me see if I have anything to recap for you. Remember there was remember we had that big Russian demantoid? Oh, we had the yellow diamond hoops. I got to show you those. Yellow diamond drop hoops. They were hoops with a drop. We'll show you those one more time. Those have got to get a home. I think we have 2 pairs left, I believe. Or was it 1 pair? We'll find out. $37.77, white or yellow. Sounds like the white gold's verifying. Here's a last look at the hoop with the drop. We had these much earlier in the show, so you may have missed them. Let me show you one more time here, just so you can see. This is a hoop earring, but it's got that drop. So yellow diamonds dripping from the diamond hoop. The white diamond hoop looks like about 1/2 to 3/4. Let's get the exact diameter on it. That's going to be, actually, funny enough, it's actually about 5/8 of an inch in the hoop itself. Then you have the diamond dangling from that hoop. That's going to be a larger pear shape. That's going to be really that bold color of yellow too. Really good color there. Finished in an exquisite way. $51.19. Still have those ruby drops, by the way. But I want to just show you 31 points in centers, 21 of halos, and 22 in white diamonds, and the whole earring. All one piece, not removable, but a hoop that opens right here at the top. You just pull it open and click it closed. That's all you got to do. And essentially 1 inch is the whole entirety of the earring. So the diameter about 5/8 on the hoop itself, plus the additional drop of the yellow diamonds and the yellow gold. And we'll blow them out right now. They're $999 for the pair. So if you joined us a little bit late and missed that presentation, had to recap those at such an amazing value as $999 for a pair of earrings like that is. That is a definite superstar of value right there when you've got significant size, 15.5 points on the pair shapes each, then that matching halo of yellow diamonds around that, and then of course, what else? Diamonds in front of your hoop too. So special look there for $999. Keep that in mind. And you know what? We also have, I just got word as well, so keep this in mind, that purple sapphire too. That purple sapphire is still here. That one should probably not be here. That's that really bright, unheated, vivid purple. We'll show you that one as well. So let me know on the hoops, guys, because those are $999. Then I want to show you a couple of rings that are still here, like this purple sapphire. We're down to 7 minutes in the show. This is the 260. Unheated, certified with the AGL purple sapphire. It's that gorgeous, vivid, bright blue purple. And it's got a bunch of the reds and the pinks coming through as well. So a very, very special piece that I wanted to show you before we go. Also have that yellow diamond necklace. How about this? We have the yellow diamond earrings, which would also go beautifully with this necklace that we brought you earlier in yellow diamonds and white diamonds. And there it is. That's the piece that's, this is $19.99. So one of the bigger values I can show you in a ready-to-wear, don't need to know her size, don't even need to think about it, necklace. So that's the one I would definitely recommend if you're a diamond lover. You go with the yellow diamonds in that necklace. That is so extreme. This one, by the way, is item number on the sapphire 980. That's going to have that really bright, it's a 260. So it's a really big, big sapphire. It's got the cert to go with it. We've got a 2-carat 60 unheated. It's 980. It's unheated material. It's got the cert. It's got a carat 05 in the bridge. And that's only $24.99. So there are some real superstars here left that I wanted to just make sure that you are aware of. This is the yellow diamond pendant / necklace. It comes with the chain. So that one's going to be here. This one does not sit on its own, as I'm now recalling, so we'll show that separately. But that's going to be 5103. That's got so much diamond weight. Remember, that was, where'd we end up there? 171 in yellows plus 38 in white, so 209 total weight here. This necklace, hey, ladies and gentlemen, that necklace is $1,999. Do you see the chain it comes with a couple of bezel set diamonds that it's got on either side of the bail, or you can choose how you want to wear it? What do you think of that? Still here? Oh, you got the white. Who got it? Barbara, thank you so much. Here's what we have in yellow and white diamonds in a pendant. That's $19.99, and that piece has 171 total weight in just the yellows. Remember, the difference here is there are bigger center stones. So there's a pear shape and an oval that are centered up on the bail and the drop. So that's going to be, I mean, figure a 1/4 carat and a 1/4 carat on the oval and the pear shape that are centered up on the piece there. And yet, thank you. And it's going to be one piece only for $19.99. And we'll throw in the chain. Throw it on in. You got it if you want it. $19.99. Somebody's got to grab this. I don't know how or why this is still here, but it's here. So there's the purple sapphire again, and I'll show you that yellow diamond piece. Let's just show it on the neckline just for a size reference, because that is a pretty major piece there. And you're talking about a lot of yellow diamonds. Again, carat 71 in diamond weight, 38 points in the white diamonds. Comes with the chain as well, which has a lobster claw clasp and adjustability and diamonds bezel set. That is a whole lot of diamonds for $19.99. Remember, $209 is your total carat weight there for that incredible price tag. So if you want the yellow diamonds, let me know. It's last call on the show. We have 4 minutes left. That sapphire's got to get a home. That's 980 on the sapphire. Comes with the cert. So you got a great choice and a wonderful way to take advantage of that amazing piece right there. Enjoy. And then we'll see here. So I did today earlier, Bonnie, She's asking, this is weird, she's asking about an earring and if we have a pendant to match, and I had it here today. So let me show that one really quickly, Bonnie, if you are watching, and I hope you are. This is the pendant we had earlier. There it is, sapphires and diamonds. That's going to be, oh gosh, item number on this one was 4528. That is, oh, I see, you're asking for the earrings. I don't have the earrings, but I think what we could do is get you 2 of these and make earrings, because, yeah, that would be I said this earlier, Bonnie, if you want the earrings, I think what we should do is just, because I said I have the capability to make one in yellow, let's just make them both in your color of choice, and then we can make earrings. Remember, this was $14.99. So we could go ahead and get you 2 of these and convert them to earrings if you'd like. So yeah, that would be probably my best recommendation there, is just to get 2 of those. I would be able to do that because I know we have the stones available. So it'd just be a matter of just making them in your gold color choice, white or yellow. There, so that's what she's looking for, and so $14.99. So we would just double up the price if you wanted the pair for 3, plus there might be a little extra fee for converting the earrings, but not much. So you can see the finishing. That finishing would remain. We would just add, probably our post and butterfly would be adequate there. And then I can go ahead and show you, well, I bring the sapphire back up. I'm going to show you what one would look like on the ear to give you an idea of the size. So I'll hold one up to my ear very quickly as we look at that $24.99 super cool sapphire. And then we'll show you what this looks like on the ear for the multiple sapphires there. Move this out of the way and we'll show you there. There's what that's what it would look like size-wise on the ear. So, yep, it's a pendant now, but we can make it into an earring for you if you'd like. All right, back to the wheel we go. So there's our purple sapphire. Let us know. We have the ruby earrings here. We have one of the bangles left. Just last call on the show. We have about 90 seconds left or so. See you tomorrow. Shall we do it again for our Thursday night? Yeah, I would agree. I think the white gold's beautiful for the earring. That's what I would recommend, Bonnie. Absolutely. That's what I would recommend. We can, Joyce can help you out and hook you up with all that detail. They're not heavy. It's not heavy at all. It is definitely not heavy for an earring. I promise you it's not. It's not too heavy because between that undergallery and the sapphires, it is open. So we'll show you that. It's again kind of domed. So it's an undergallery, but it's not like it's solid gold all the way through the depth of the earrings. So not heavy at all. I don't think you're gonna have any problem wearing those as earrings. So that would be my best bet there. And final call on the show. We have less than a minute left. The sapphire is gorgeous. And to get that sapphire, Joyce, you're gonna get a call from Bonnie on that one. So we can make those into earrings for her. Just see if okay, yes. See if we can do that post, I would imagine. Omega's not going to work fast out, but a post will work. All right, so $24.99. All right, last call. Thank you for being with us tonight. Happy Wednesday. And again, we'll see you tomorrow night, same time, same place. So 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll kick off our big Thursday night, 3 hours together. And happy holidays once again. We hope we see you tomorrow. If not, we'll see you, remember, Thursday, Friday, we're here all the time. So we're going to be here throughout the holidays. So again, keep that in mind. Thanks for being with us. And again, call us with any questions you have about anything you saw tonight. We're here to help you. We got operators standing by. So for now, I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow night.